Just waiting. Waiting. Alright, now I can press the go live button. I did not want to stop it. I just thought it was... Alright, so we're live.
Are we rolling?
Bonjour.
We're live!
Are we
Bonjour.
rolling?
What is that supposed to mean? Alright, let me make sure that, because I didn't feel like setting up the roll stuff twice. It, technically between campaigns have to switch it. Oh, it's on my main. I forget. Oh shit. I have a different monitor now, so I bet this is gonna fuck with the resolutions. Let's see.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, cause,
Alright. So, who wants to do recap?
Well, we showed up in town, did a thing, talked a man into being more confident in himself and talking to a girl he likes, got a different job protecting a caravan, went out with said caravan on the road, taking them where they need to go. Soup ran into some people that they randomly met in the woods.
At some point,
And-
yeah.
And they just let us walk on by because that's Soup, and they feel bad about bullying the very special child.
Oh my god, Soup is special!
yeah,
I'm so
they're very
special.
special.
Soup is autistic.
I
Soup is
am
acoustic.
big special! Oh my god, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somehow-
and then we made it into town, and somehow we're fine. I'm not sure how, but we're fine. I can only think that my good lord, Phineas Tidestrider, is watching over us. Anyway, I'm Blossom. I play Rosa.
Segue.
Ew.
Who the fuck are you?
I am Shoko, the streamer, playing Felix, also known as Tick by friends. A very paranoid... Bappers, please. Very paranoid, former soldier, German Shepherd fella. Right.
I played Juniper, Cat Barbarian.
Hello, I am Soup. I
Bappers,
have the soup.
Hey, I didn't have to fucking work it over so much this time. Alright, so, you guys have arrived into Boggerberg, from the Hamilton, and, have, are sitting kinda in the middle of town, but sorta towards the edge. Sort of somewhere in between. You have arrived at the. Actually, no. You're more towards the docks. You're more towards the water. You are currently pulling into the Hamilton trading company. And you're pulling in, and you're getting off, and people start unloading. And your caravan leader heads into the office, and you have a little bit of time. You see that everyone that you were with is helping unload and like doing their thing. So yeah, I mean, you haven't been paid yet, but
I know at the end of the last campaign, or last session, you said we were paid.
disadvantage.
Hey, it's not my fault you fucking forgot.
Double disadvantage.
No,
But Soup does not
disadvantage!
appreciate your racism towards Scalies.
did we get paid?
Yeah, Jaster said we were paid.
Actually, yeah, I put gold in that I didn't have otherwise.
Shut up.
So.
Yeah, I put in gold too.
I don't remember, because, like...
Guy comes out and you guys are paid. I was gonna have a whole thing where you guys can RP for a bit.
We could have had
while you
free
get
money!
paid. and now you're you're paid. All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
So now you guys have some options. You are in the capital. It is, relatively well built. It's, like Elderwood and previous towns, it does seem to be built up around trees and burrows. It,
Makes sense.
there's occasional mushroom housing from like big fungal growths that come out of the ground that they just kind of carved into.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty sizable town. I mean, this is the capital that you guys all know without even having to roll. This is the capital of Marsh Song. You also know, especially you, Rosa,
Hello.
that this is also a trading hub for the Riverboat Company. So if you want to hop a ride on those, whether as a employee or a passenger, you can do that. You also know that to the southeast, there's a bridge where you can go to Cypress Point.
Mm.
And go a bit deeper into the Marsh Song if you like. To the west, there's not really anything. That is the far waters. Anyone who wants to can make me a history check on the far waters, but not entirely necessary.
Might as well. I don't know shit, apparently.
I mean, it's water.
You
It's
don't
water.
go this far.
Oh my god, history.
Oh my god, history.
Yeah, fucking I'll roll it.
Fuck.
Rosa, you have advantage actually, just because of your experience in the Riverboat Company.
Might need that. Let's see how that goes. That's an 8.
Alright,
Damn,
none of
we
you really
fucking
know.
suck at
You know,
this.
I wasn't gonna roll for it, but on the at this point,
Might as well.
Do it.
Dude.
Oh
There
my
we
God,
go.
someone knows things.
Wow.
So basically, all of you are like, "Wow, this water is water.
It's
The floor is
really
made out of
pretty
Water.
today.
the
The
floor is
morning
made out of
sun
floor."
reflecting off the water just really catches your breath, you know?
Genji, you know that not much
Beyond.
known in fact about the far waters. You know that there's been a series of expeditions, but no one has come back.
Beyond here lay horrors beyond your wildest imagination.
holy bad
it,
shit.
it you don't know what's out there. There are legends of people who say, quote, say they've been out there and come back, but they're usually insane. Said something about flying lizards and other things like that. Just pure nonsense.
Flying lizard sounds insane.
Great monkey with no fur all over its body. A bald monkey, if you will, running around. Bill, where the fuck are you?
These giant dogs that can blink in and out of existence and then come back, and it's crazy thing.
It's crazy. Swoosh.
But yeah. So, what do you all want to do now?
Well, children, we can either keep walking or take a boat. Which did you prefer?
Soup would like to acquire more financial gains, so he may purchase soup.
To be fair, we could probably take a job that takes us elsewhere, or take a job here, and then later take a job that takes us elsewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We could.
So it's
Let's
just
stay. Soup
Or if
wishes
we
to
wish to
stay
do
here
both at once.
shortly.
yeah, fair.
Very well. If we wanted to do both at once, we could get a job on a boat going somewhere.
Rosa, you know that oftentimes that the Riverboat Company is hiring security or just general deckhands, and one of the
Yes,
it's
constantly.
kind of it's one of a it's not expensive to take a boat to places, but it's not cheap either.
Correct.
Being-
It's one of the first jobs I took where I met Felix.
Yeah.
Hi.
and you know
You
that
were so little.
it's kind of a mutual understanding that not everyone can afford the
The
boat.
boat.
So it's basically like you work, we give you a little bit of money and take you wherever the fuck we're going.
Yeah.
Of course, this does lead to some problems sometimes, but hence the perks of being the only river company.
There tried to be other competition. Tried.
Why did we both just...
The great red history.
So, what are we
Fucking
thinking?
East India Company type. Well, let's see. Soup wants to stay in town. Rose is fine with that. So I guess we just look for jobs around town.
Yeah.
Is there anything specific you're looking for, or are you
No,
just like,
never.
okay?
Question.
Yeah?
Could I sell my can of crab to somebody?
Can of crab?
I canned the crab because you said it's a very
Right,
expensive meal.
That's right, you did do that. I mean, yeah, you could certainly.
Bomber.
Hey
Oh,
guys, sorry. My mom's having me clean the kitchen.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can certainly see if you can find the buyer for a canned crab.
Well, can we just go to a restaurant and like say, "Hey, would you want to buy this? It's just expensive thing. You could probably turn a profit on it pretty easily."
Yeah, I'll be back.
I will let you. Let's have you first make a. What's a good check for this? I want to say perception. I want to say.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to see if I can have you find a place that might be willing to buy it.
Wouldn't perception be that then?
I guess for lack of a better one, yeah. Let's say perception check.
We could use investigation, but investigation doesn't really apply.
Investigation is more of like a hands-on thing, whereas perception is like looking around.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, no, you find a you stumble around and you guys find a very high-end restaurant. It's very fancy. You guys don't really feel like you belong here. And like looking around at different people looking at you, you feel like you definitely don't belong here.
I don't give a shit. I mean, rich
it's
Sue
like-
believes rich snobby people would wish to purchase this silly meal that we were given.
It's kind of like those big fancy restaurants with like that sort of New Orleans like architecture where there's the outside on the balcony on the second floor and there's like a terrace there.
Fancy?
You know, yeah, it's pretty fancy.
Alright. Good for them.
So, do you want to walk into this place or?
Sure.
Okay. So you walk in. Again, the inside is just immaculate. There's glass chandeliers. There's you know, red carpet that lines the way into there. You see that there's a person. Not a person. A little lynx cat that's sitting there. You know, tending to people's coats. Turns around and says, "Can I take your?" And then looks at you all and just kind of stops and realizes that you don't have coats and you're probably not eating here, and she's very confused as to why you're here.
Hi.
Soup will lean over to Rosa. Soup requests that you speak to them. Fancy people normally throw their food when I'm around.
Why did
Yes,
they...
don't worry, darling. I'll take very good
Okay.
care of it. I just slightly pat the top of your head a little bit and give you a little rub before I walk on forward.
Yeah, and I also hand you
Hello.
the can of crab.
Uh,
It is very warm in your hands.
Noted.
we do a survival roll for you canning? I forget.
No, because I could just use transignation to
Oh, okay.
automatically do it properly.
auto
Right.
can.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I can just do it properly because
Because you said it was warm, so I'm like,
No, because I'm using transignation because one of the things you can do with it is heat an object. So I'm just keeping the can warm. So if you want to lie that I just canned the thing because we didn't think we'd have anybody buy it.
all right.
Fair
So
enough.
are you walking up to the lynx cat or
I suppose I am.
take your
Hello.
coat, ma'am?
She does technically have a coat. It's not exactly like a dress coat or anything, but like more like an overcoat.
Okay. Are you checking in your coat?
Oh no. Where would I go to find someone to sell this to? And I hold up the can.
I
It is a
mean,
can of crab meat.
and she's like trying to like form words. She's just sitting there confused, like what? How? What? I. One second, and she like kind of opens like a little flap door that like lifts like a part of the counter. It walks through it and then closes it. I'm not sure what the technical term. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about is.
I have a big idea of what you're talking about. Yeah.
Dumb waiter.
No, it's like you know how in like Western bars is like in order to get behind the bar you have to lift like a part of the counter and then
Yeah,
walk
the little
through and then
Oh,
reclose it.
that thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
the little trapdoor part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
was
she does that and she starts to walk into the restaurant. And
Cool. I'm just continuing to stand there, the fucking can of crab just sitting in the palm of my hand.
It's
Like
still
a fucking
very
face
warm.
up.
and is anyone looking into the restaurant proper or
Sure, I'll look around.
I'll be glancing.
you
I'm just
see
continuing
Yeah,
to
sure.
stare where she was.
you see pretty much a mixed bag. It's the capital, so you kind of expect to see dignitaries and such. You
Hmm.
see you specifically since you were, kind of you were in the military and probably had a couple protective details. You see some people that from some delegates from Canis. You see delegates from uh River Shrine. You see some from the Salin. I mean, noticeably absent and kind of expected is Rodentian delegates.
I mean, that's fair enough.
But it just seems like a lot of just rich, successful folk just, having dinner.
Yeah, fancy people at a fancy restaurant. What do you expect?
And you see the coat keeper or whatever they are, go up and talk to this toad in a very fine suit with a top hat. And
He's got a top head.
they're talking to each other for a bit and they're going like back and forth. Can't really see what they're saying, but they both just kind of seem confused.
Why is it so confusing to them that a group of people that seems to be well armed and stuff got
Wishes to sell them an ingredient that is valuable.
Yeah.
It's more like you didn't. It's more like you're coming through the. They're more confused on why you're coming through the front door, and not like going to the chef directly.
Yeah, fair. That is a fair confusion to have.
Yeah.
Just continuing to stand there.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to go back and forth for a good few minutes, and then the lynx comes back to you guys, and you see the toad run back into the kitchen. Well, not run, but you know what I mean.
Up.
Fast walk.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. The general manager will figure that out in a minute. He's conversing with the chef.
Alright.
Oh, we probably should have talked to him actually. Just whispering that part to myself.
Yeah,
Will you be dining with us this evening?
That depends. How expensive do you get
How much
for a
money
party
is
of
in your
1, 2,
pocket?
3, 4, 5, 6? For like 4 of us.
Depends on how much money is in your pocket.
I feel like you should give me a price range before I tell
I
you
I,
that.
ju- I just do I just do the code. This is like I am here.
And you don't know the price range roughly of what you'll
Oh,
sell?
take the coats. My job is literally to take coats and launder them.
Right. Well, I can't. I mean, I have a coat. It's not really anything fancy or anything. It's more or less just to keep the weather out.
I think what he's trying to say is most of his clientele are well enough off to not need to worry about whatever the price is.
Ah. Yes, an excellent point, darling. Thank you. Hmm. Well, I suppose I am.
I mean, in general, we probably
Fine
should.
at the moment, I suppose. Not super
We should probably, I mean, in general,
rolling in it, I suppose. Let's get the
Keep our-
15 gold pieces on me at the minute.
you know, I have 17 personally, but like, you know, we probably should just,
And it's really up to the others.
We
if they want
shouldn't
to eat
do. We
this.
should not be eating here.
yeah, no.
We're just trying to sell the can of crab and hopefully, because Jaster said at one point it was like worth 30 gold normally, so hopefully it just gives us a bit of extra.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we're eating here tonight. Really just trying to sell the can of crab meat.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I mean, oh, my general manager's coming, and the toad walks in and is like, "You're here to sell crab meat?"
Crab meat. Crab
Yeah.
meat, yes. Soup, come here, darling.
I walk over, but he doesn't look happy about walking over. He
No,
looks more
I'm not
shy.
having you talk. I just. Can you open the
Okay.
can, please?
Okay. I grab it, I turn around, and I just kind of melt it open. I don't let them see it, how I open it.
So I guess he leans over and examines the can.
Yes, the now
How
opened
big's this
can
can?
filled with crab meat.
How big is this can?
Uh,
Like a can of corn, or is it like?
Well, you said can
industrial
of corn,
grade?
but even a can of
let's go with
corn
the
kills.
can of San Marzano tomatoes.
What?
I don't know how big that is. Yeah, can we speaking like cups? Like, is it 2 cups, 4 cups?
Let's say about, I think that's 4 cups.
Okay. So 4 cups of crab meat. We'll
That's
say.
a big can. That's a big can.
Yeah, it's a big can.
He's going to examine it and do a check quality. Okay, it's a. I mean, you know, you're not our usual supplier, but I mean, crab meat can't really say no. 4 cups. Say 25 gold and you know, yeah, we'll say 25 gold. Is that all right with you?
I'll just nod.
Very well. He is happy with it. Then I am happy with it. 25 gold it is.
Okay. I will. He's gonna take the can and he's going to go over to a little register area, open up a drawer and count out the gold and hand it over to Rosa.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Pleasure doing business with you too. Yeah.
Yes. Have a lovely evening. I turn around and just walk out.
I guess we're heading out already.
Come along, children.
Homie is just left there confused as all hell.
He's just staring at the can of crab. And he's just sitting there saying, "Fucking tourist."
How
So,
the fuck
yeah,
do we look like tourists?
Do we wish to divide the money amongst us?
Hey, that one's up to you.
I imagine so.
So
Let's see here. 25
guys-
divided by 4.
If anything, can I have 10 considering it was my can?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give you a bigger cut. I'm just trying to figure out how much the rest of us are gonna get.
10 and then 10 for me, 5 for the rest of you. That's 25.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you get 10, we'll get 5. That works.
Hooray for Soup and his stupid magic.
Yeah, I mean, you do it, but question is now what do you do? I mean, you know that boats are constantly coming in and out. You don't really know where the job board is here, or pretty much what's happening in town. So I mean, what do you want to
Come,
do?
my children. Let us find bedding.
Shouldn't we look for a
It's
job
like
board?
it's like noon.
I mean, it's. We
I
can,
was
like,
told
look
they were
around.
eating supper.
Supper is an evening thing, not like noon.
Supper is for the evening, sir.
Well, rich people suffer. They don't play by your rules.
I'm eating at 3 in the afternoon. Fine. Very well then. 3 in the afternoon. I'm purely only assuming that. Let's go find a job board then, I guess.
Make me a perception check then, whoever wants to. Whoever's leading the pack, make me a perception check.
Ah.
Between the two of us, who has better?
Where's perception? There's perception.
Mine's a +3. Oh, we have the same. Because I was gonna be like,
You guys
can help
realize
each
Soup
other.
has a higher perception than both of you, right?
Yeah, but are you
You
leading the
roll.
pack?
I mean, I could. Would you trust following me?
I don't see why I wouldn't. I haven't distrusted you so far.
Eh.
Okay, can I just say because I'm being Soup, I keep looking in random directions. Can I roll
Yeah, sure,
perception
I'll
as well
allow
to
it.
see if I find it?
I'll allow it.
Fuck.
I mean, you guys are walking around a good bit. You do see in Windows occasional job board offerings, things like hiring dishwasher, hiring entertainment, hiring different things. Just pretty much normal people jobs. If you were desperate, these are the jobs you would take.
Soup suggests we ask someone.
Fair enough.
Who are you gonna ask?
Random passing by, I would think. We'll just see.
Who's
something.
asking him? Who's approaching the person?
I'll just be like, I'll see someone passing by. I was like, hey, would you happen to know where a job board is around here?
Uh,
I'll do it. Fuck it.
okay. If you're doing it, I mean,
I was already like
yeah,
offering.
that's why I'm confused. But yeah, I'm.
Anyone else thinks they have better
So-
people skills?
So you stop this older frog, who has like this deep blue hue to his skin with like some orange spots on it. And he's like, "Oh, the job board?
Yes.
It's gonna be near the town hall. It's about 4 blocks from here.
Alright, near the town hall.
Yeah, you're gonna pass this one place. Oh, back in the day, I used to frequent this bar, and he starts going on a ramble about things he used to do in his day.
Now having been giving, I assume, proper directions to the place.
We've been
More or
going in
less.
rough directions, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for the town hall. It's a big tree spire in the center of town. You can see it from here.
Cool. I'm just going to motion for Soup and the others to just like come along, and we're just going to silently leave while I imagine the man's looking up in the sky, just like, and then this one time.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna leave him to ramble by himself.
So he's not even like seeing, like looking towards us.
He's like off in memory land.
Okay, yeah, I'm also like gonna creep away a bit.
Oh, back when I was a tadpole.
That's been a
And
hot minute.
then that's when I met my lovely wife. Oh, you left.
I imagine we're like a block away when he realizes we're gone.
Yeah.
Why do you have to sound like Abe from The Simpsons?
Old man
But
voice.
yeah, you guys with the directions, you're able. Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
Good job.
You
Base.
guys are able to find the job board relatively easy enough. So what kind of jobs are you looking for?
I'm just gonna look at the board and see what the hell they got.
Okay. Hang on, let me pull this up. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Shouldn't we
Oh.
all be doing this?
Okie
We're looking
dokie.
for a job.
I'm gonna say Rosa is taking point on this one.
95.
95. All right, give me a second.
I mean, no one else has said
The
anything
first
else
one
really,
that
so-
takes you that
That garner my attention.
yeah, it says wanted intern with seasoned adventurers. I've admired heroes all my life, and I wanted to try my hand at it. I am hardworking, loyal, and a team player.
This sounds
Oh,
like
this
just
could
some
be fun.
random
Hey,
bullshit.
does anyone else feel like adopting another kid?
Do we want a squire?
Hey, anyone else want to bring along a newbie who may potentially die on us in the field of combat? Then we have to grieve over his corpse. I'm all in for that.
Honestly, it'd be funny.
I guess. I mean, having another person
is-
wouldn't hurt
this is-
too much.
This is the worst one that Rosa could have rolled, all things considered.
He's gonna
Oh
be
my-
some like hardy-tardy jackass. I'm calling him now.
I mean, literally anyone else can roll to see what other jobs we can find.
Yeah.
I will
am,
allow
We're
people to
all
look.
at the board.
I mean, yeah,
We're
I'll
all
look.
at the board, and I haven't taken the flyer yet.
I'll
Okay.
look at the
But
jobs as
Rosa,
well.
baby.
You said a D100 to look for jobs,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
So fiery 38.
Boris, 59.
Mhm.
Genchi, 64. Good. Variety rolls.
Fiery, you find one that says needed bartenders. Looking to employ a bartender for my inn, the Crooked Arrow. Must be able to listen to political rants on slower days. No newts.
No
Wait,
newts.
wait, what was that last part?
No newts.
No newts.
Yeah.
We're bringing that
Alright.
place down for racism.
Oh, I heard something else.
I heard something else as well.
Hang on. No, Corvus.
Yeah.
The one you see that catches your eye says that somebody stole all my grasshopper eggs. I'm sorry, somebody stole my grasshopper that lays metal eggs. Please help me find it.
This sounds incredibly stupid.
This is the equivalent of someone stealing my golden goose.
It sounds like it, but I'm going to assume that I'm just going to immediately assume it's a scam or some shit.
Also, there's no prices for like what we were getting paid for on any of these, so understandable.
Are you trying to come up with prices now, Jaster?
No, I'm trying to translate what's on here to things that would make sense. because what makes is said here on this list doesn't really fit the universe.
Right. Gotcha.
Yours was easier to do, but
It also immediately got dismissed as a scam.
yeah.
So is the squire the only valid option? Like, damn.
All that, I mean, Kenshi, yours says need feral snake eggs for an experiment. Big reward.
We don't
One
have
more time?
You need feral snake eggs for an experiment. Big reward.
I mean, it says big reward. You can't argue with that.
Snake eggs?
Yeah.
For
Feral
stealing
snake.
children?
I mean, I'm down if you're all down, but
I mean, Rose is already pretty
I mean,
good
there
at
are
getting
more
new children.
jobs on the board.
Can we roll more?
If you want to, I will allow one more reroll for everyone.
let's
Alright.
expand our view of what the fuck we're dealing with.
I got so
I
far
rolled the
from
wrong thing. 7.
Oh my god, 7.
Alright, so starting with Corvus. Corvus, you got 67.
Yep.
Oh god.
Need to make silver quick? Why not platinum? Rent doesn't pay itself, you know. Find Raw Solderhelm and ask him how you can become your own boss and never work a day in your life.
Scam.
Seems legit to me.
Why is it so hard to get an actual job?
Rose, I mean, there are actual jobs, so you've rolled some of them. Rosa, 27.
I've just been finding the scams though.
Here we go. Bandit kidnappers. Our beloved daughter has been kidnapped by bandits. They have not made any demands, but we want her back. Last seen, let me make sure works. Northwest in the forest. Reward for our daughter alive, plus the heads of plus the bonus for the head of each bandit.
Do they even know how many bandits? We could just like kill.
It doesn't say on the flyer.
This feels like it garners further investigation before we actually take the job.
Yeah.
7.
We'll consider this.
Exterminator needed. A bunch of noises coming from my attic. The chains are moaning or something. It's probably those damn moths again. I would have my husband look.
What are the moths into? Jesus.
Damn,
I would have my
pinky-ass moths.
husband look into it, but the lazy oaf up and died on me. Payment dependent on work done. List and it it gives the address.
You know what? No, for moth sonas, I know that does check out.
Yeah.
Ay.
Oh, I mean, it's up to you. I mean,
So we want
Look into the kidnapping.
bandit killing. Yeah, the bandit killing and the kidnapping.
We could pick up the squire pretty much soon after. We can check out the squire and see if he's decent.
Yeah, but see, the squire thing. Does the squire pay us? Because that feels like something that
No,
he's
it's just
doing
an
to gain
internship.
experience. Yeah.
I mean, at that point, we can just say, "Hey, we'll feed you," but that's about it.
Yeah, homie's gonna kind of have to fend for himself. Gonna have to learn how to do shit like that, you know?
I can't wait for negative level 1 commoner to die in combat number 2.
Isn't that part of being an intern? Is just fending for yourself?
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do? You have the job that shows easy money, where it's just go take out the moths in the attic. You also have the kidnapper job, which could go either way.
Yeah.
Then we're stealing. And then there's a job to steal snake eggs.
Yeah.
How big are snakes in this world?
The feral ones, they're like boas. Like a bit bigger than like standard boa pythons.
Like to us? Like that's how
Yeah,
they appear normally?
like they're
or-
the same. They're the same size as they are in real life, so they can get pretty big, but they are a bit chunkier.
Fair enough. Uh, yeah, then there's the moths in an attic, the squires, and the kidnapping.
I think kidnapping would probably be the best one.
Yeah. The question is, do we want to pick up the squire along the way and use him as a human meat shield?
You don't necessarily need to use him as a shield, but I mean that's a good, get an easy job. That's a good internship. Everyone's got to start somewhere.
I mean, you can use them to complete jobs you don't want to complete.
All right, intern, cut off the bandit heads. Gotta get that trauma in early so that way you become desensitized.
Mhm.
So this will be. So this will be a majority group thing. What would you guys like to do?
I think we could pick up the intern and then just fucking go talk to the people who want the kidnapping job done. Figure out what they know.
Mhm.
And then go do the kidnapping job.
Okay. Yeah, so you know that the address for the intern says he's about 2 blocks away from the south.
It's 2 blocks to the south.
That's it. No address, no name, no
Well, I mean,
description of
that's
his
the
appearance.
direction. You do have an address. It's like 123 Bog Lane or shit.
Well, okay.
So I'm assuming you guys are going down there.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So it's not a long walk. In this area you kind of see like the occasional like food stall up. You see the occasional beggar. Though the beggar does seem to be a bit more of a rare sight.
Alright.
So you arrive at this kind of shabby looking cottage, kind of nestled between like two like larger like treely buildings. It has like a tiny yard, tiny fire. It's pretty much really small overall.
Why did Blossom sound so far away for that?
I took my headset off for like a second.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean the house is in front of you. What do you guys want to do?
I'll knock on the door.
And this older salamander opens the door. This female salamander, she has like a sundress on and a little gardener's hat, and she's like, can I help you?
Hey, we're here for a post about someone wanting to be like an intern with adventurers.
See her face go from like happy curiosity to just annoyance. Gimme!
Oh, is it that kid or something, or?
100%. I figured as much.
And you hear just running from the top floor, and you see this sort of teenage salamander with black skin and a marbled back kind of walk down and sit at the edge of the stairs like, yeah, Mom? Did you put up another internship? No?
You shouldn't be lying to your mother, young one.
Yeah.
Are you lying to your mama?
Yeah.
I have a little chuckle, but I'm hiding it. I was like, like, if you're not allowed to go out adventuring and you're not old enough, I don't recommend trying to get it out there like that.
I'm old enough.
How old is he?
Are you asking him?
Good luck.
I'm.
old is
Can
this
I
kid, look?
tell, or is it like?
I'll
Just
let
ask
you
the
make.
mother.
I'll let you make an insight check if you want to try and do it visually. I think it's fine.
Then I turn to the. How old is he?
To the mother?
Yes.
He's 13. He's not old enough to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
ever since his father passed on that caravan, he's been itching to get out into the world. But I told him he needs to finish his schooling before he can consider anything.
I finished school, and also like, to be fair, for me, I learned my adventuring skills from just going into the military. Although I don't know if that would be the best idea.
Yeah. In between his schooling, if you want to help curve his wanderlust, at least try to help him find a mentor for swordsmanship, bowmanship, anything really.
I
Magic.
can't afford that. I can barely afford the place over my head.
It might take some time, but if you let him out and about in the town, I'm sure he can find someone who will do it for free, or even just work under in town to learn magic. Magic is a useful skill if he wishes to adventure.
Yeah, if he wants to get it blown up.
That's true. Magic can be very dangerous. I playfully let lightning run across my body.
Do that away from the house. I just fixed the roof.
A simple
This-
little thing like that isn't going to blow everything up.
Take 3 steps back.
Very well.
It
Yes,
seems
no,
like she
I
did some
perhaps
stuff.
just let the child run around town. He'll either figure things out, make up his own adventures as he goes.
He can run around town. That's why he's putting flyers everywhere.
That makes sense.
Ah, that makes sense. Yes, no. He needs friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, see what, shops and stuff that have anything related to adventuring, even if it's only slightly. Convince him that I'll help him learn and this and that.
Maybe see if there's like a
Standing
blacksmith
right
or
here,
something.
guys.
Yes, young man, no, the adults are talking here. You don't want to go out and adventuring at your
Alright.
age. You'll be traumatized
Alright.
greatly.
Belittling
He just sits
him
at the
in
step.
that
Look-
regard is
look-
just gonna get him more rebellious. He's a teenager. He's gonna, he's
He's
getting in that
barely a
age where he's
teenager.
like, he's barely a teenager, but you realize, at that age, you want to be acknowledged. And, being like, hey, adults are talking, it's just gonna cause him to be even more rebellious.
Okay, fair enough. I'm acknowledging the fact that he's going to get himself killed.
No, I'm built. I'm tough.
Are you potato so I'm built different?
Look, take it from someone who left home young and tough as well. It's not the most enjoyable lifestyle. And not exactly a safe one.
And,
My dad
Very
did
well
it.
should.
Yes, and
My
now your
blood.
father
Don't
Your
don't
father-
don't finish that.
was, I'm sure, a very brave man. I'm very certain. But as circumstances have shown, adventuring is not the safest career option.
And it's not always about safety, yes, but even then, you still should spend a few years learning. If you do you even know how to use a sword or a bow?
Yeah, he pulls out a stick.
That is
That's
not the
not-
same.
Nope.
I've been practicing.
What is my weapon again?
And he does the he does that stupid like lightsaber move where he has it like reversing. He does like the figure 8 with it.
Oh!
See how good I am?
I'm going to actually. I have a quarterstaff. I'm going to actually twirl it in an actual, genuine manner.
I have an interesting idea.
See how much I can learn from being with you guys?
Soup requests that you hold this weapon. He pulls out a great sword.
No, the mom's like, no.
Soup does not believe the child can lift it.
No, we'll start with something less sharp. I pull out my fucking warhammer.
No.
Listen,
No.
okay,
So that's
turn it
not
on
gonna
its head,
help.
set it on the ground.
I know it's
Flip it, turn it on
scary.
its head, put it on the ground. The handle's up. Try and lift this.
I know it's scary to let him touch all this kind of stuff, but you're not gonna stake his wanderlust by, sequestering him.
The kid's gonna run up to the warhammer and push past
It's
his
just
mom.
like sitting on the ground. Like it's basically like a Mjolnir sitting on the ground.
And-
You
and
expect him to pick it up.
How much does this thing weigh again?
The warhammer? I forget. Let me look.
Yeah, figure that out.
You know, he's got. It's better to know about things than for him to go and get himself in trouble completely blind to these things. You want to at least give him a chance if he's gonna do something like this, you know?
Oh, well, that weighs a lot less than I thought. It says it weighs 2 pounds.
Okay, I mean, in that case, he
I thought
picks
it weighed
up.
more than this. I genuinely thought it weighed more than that.
He picks it up, pretty much no problem. It's like, see, I can do it.
Blossom, for reference, hammers, games are often going to overstate how heavy they are. 99% of the weight of them is going to be in the hammerhead, which is more than enough for it to be a bludgeon. You don't want the entire thing weighing 100 pounds or wielding it as work.
How?
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I need to read something.
Blossom is mistaking a warhammer for a maul. By the way, mauls are the big heavy one.
Yeah, that was what I'm thinking of. Thank you, Rennick.
I would offer the pike, but like it's
like
a bit more
16
on the
pounds.
sharp. It's 18 pounds and it's a bit more sharp. The only thing is,
Are you holding it in your hand?
It's on my back. You know, I'll pick it up and be like, hey, "This is too sharp."
I can do it.
I'm gonna like stab the pointy end into the dirt.
Oh no, darling, you're gonna blunt it that way here. I'm gonna pick it back up and just fucking wrap a cloth around the end of it.
Is that gonna? I don't want him to potentially hurt himself. That's the thing.
Well, the cloth will potentially stop him from doing that.
It's not really quite enough. He can still.
Well, no, but it is an extra layer between him and it.
I take good care of my. It might be.
I know you take good care of your weapons, darling. I'm not insinuating anything other than that.
Well, I'm more of thinking about the sharpness of it. How it could potentially just go right through the cloth.
If he manages to fuck up enough to go right through the cloth, then he kind of deserves whatever he gets.
I kind of gesture a little bit towards the mom.
Properly.
What's your alignment again, Blossom?
I'm having more like a hushed conversation with Corvus here on this, and
No,
also
like
to your end, lawful chaotic.
Okay, that checks.
Lawful and chaotic are opposite things.
I'm lawful neutral, and I'm just saying. Hold on, let's see. What do I have?
Hey, Tick and Rosa, can you two make can you two make me a intelligence check?
I can, sure. Like, if he can't handle a weapon properly, then he shouldn't be fucking wielding one.
You both think this is an absolutely fine idea.
Alright,
You
you've
need to
convinced
understand
me.
how to handle a weapon if you're going to be in it.
Can I roll on that too?
Take the warhammer back.
I will allow Fiery to
Well, because I offered my great sword. So...
Oh, you're offering the greatsword?
Well, I was, but then it was overshadowed by Blossom. But I was a part of that.
Okay.
I mean, you can keep the great sword in the sheath.
Yeah, I'll roll intelligence.
I mean, yeah, if he.
Oh, that's a save, but still close enough.
You think that giving this kid the pike is a terrible idea?
This child will surely stab himself or somebody else if we give him sharp device. I suggest we do not.
Please refrain from giving the young lad an actual weapon. He needs to be properly, at least trained, not fully trained, but at least, you know, taught, hey, this is how to hold the weapon and such. Don't just hand it to him.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too difficult to hold. I just kind of hold it, and they're like,
It is a pike. It is mostly shaft.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, the thing is that it's not something like a sword where you have to be specific. It's honestly, like...
It's a very long stick with a very sharp metal point.
Yeah, it's similar in style to, like, a spear. It's not gonna be
Just
too bad.
Bigger, heavier.
So you're handing him the greatsword?
No. Blossom initially stopped me to switch it for the Warhammer.
See, I can do it. He's, you know, excited that he got to hold a Warhammer.
Hold on. Let's see here. Ooh, things are lagging a little bit. You know what? All right. How small?
let's
How
try
much
something a
smaller
little
is he than me?
To you specifically, I'd say he gets up. How tall are you?
Let's see. Did I do a
Can we write this down?
height?
No?
I did not give him a height.
So you're probably on the tall end of like the world. So you're probably like 3.5 feet tall. He's
Yeah, I was
probably
gonna
like
say, I'm pretty
right
sure
up.
they're like at least like 4 inches taller than Rosa.
Yes, he's about you know
I think Rosa said
he's
at like 3
he's
feet.
about at your thighs.
He's about at my thighs, and he's 13.
I mean, he is a
He is
salamander.
Yeah, that's true. They're not very big creatures.
I mean, fiery probably only goes up to like maybe the bottom end of your chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair enough.
Soup is only like 2 feet.
Peppers, do you fucking mind? Like, the only thing is, like, I'm pretty sure you can't quite grip it right. You're a bit short in comparison to me, and this is fashioned for me. To be fair.
So does this mean I get to go adventuring with you guys?
No.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, no, cause...
he's like kind of pouting a bit.
Does one of us wish to spend the day tutoring this young lad while the rest do another job or something?
Well, let's look at it this way, young lad. Can you handle killing someone?
Yeah.
Have you
I
been
mean,
hunting?
No,
Wait,
look at me. Genuinely look at me.
Yeah.
Can you
Have you-
handle taking another person's life?
have you ever been hunting, like with your father or anyone before?
Once or twice.
Were you
you
able to
killed
kill
anything?
the thing?
No, I always miss.
Was
It's
it
very
due
different
to
killing
being?
something.
Was that due to being new to the weapon itself, or buck fever? Hands getting shaky at the thought of it actually attacking it.
I just miss.
So just... You
You know what? How about this? We don't even
Hmm.
need to leave someone behind to tutor him. One or two of us could come back in the night and give you some lessons if you wish. But you're not
Yeah.
ready for adventuring yet. With your mother's permission, of course.
Yeah, it
Free
is
of,
up to
and
your
free of
mom.
charge.
And she's like thinking about it for a minute. Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna kind of assist by being like, do keep in mind he's probably gonna get himself in trouble, and it's better if he, knows what he's doing than swinging wildly.
221.
God damn.
He's like,
I like our odds.
all right, fine. Just before dinner.
Before dinner
how
when you went
long
to
is that?
train him, or
Like, just before dinner, come back. All right. I don't want him to be too excited before bed.
I mean, he's probably gonna get exhausted. It depends. Who's gonna be taking
Yeah.
point? Because I learned through military, so I don't know how.
I was
mean,
self-taught.
14 children, not counting people present.
I mean, I could too, because technically, wizard spells, I could at least show him basic magic.
I think the
don't
mother's
think
too
m-
terrified of
d- d-
magic to
d-
teach him magic.
I don't think we should teach him magic.
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
then I
Also,
can
magic is
show him
highly
sword.
unstable.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, we have similar teachings, but in different weaponry. We both have
And
big,
keep
heavy.
in mind, Soup can make him custom things out of cans. Soup
Don't-
could
I
just make him
don't
like a can
recommend-
dagger.
That would be like when we're leaving town, like, hey, here's a little memento.
I mean, I have a
Oh.
dagger. Although I do
Your
want to
first
keep that.
great gift. Can.
Yes,
I mean,
you must can the enemy.
You guys also know that there are books and manuals for different weapons that
We're
you
gonna
can
teach this kid to become a bookworm.
Pur-
But for
purchase.
adventuring bullshit.
at different locations. That is also a thing that you guys have options for. I just want you guys to know all your options. Like Tick, you've read out of some of these manuals,
Mm-hmm.
just in your time in the military to help you bolster your skills.
knowledge.
Kenshi, you've also done it. I would say with Soup, it's more of a
I've read
trial by
magic books.
like you read magical comic books and been like, I can do that.
And then they did. No,
No,
if they
I've
wanted to
told you
read
my-
actual book.
I've told you my reasoning for how Soup knows magic, Jaster.
I can't remember it off the top
He
of my
was
head.
reading the books, and then the spells got stuck in his head, and he can't quit thinking about them.
Oh, okay. I forgot about
funny.
that part.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, that's also an option if you don't want to come back. But it sounds like you guys do.
We'll see if there's a library here to buy him a book or two.
A library is where you check out books for free. If you want to buy one for him to keep, that'd be more of like a shop.
Oh yeah, a bookshop. Yeah,
Bookstore.
we're just gonna get him a library card. Actually, there's probably some manual or two on using a weapon in proper fighting forms.
Like while we were discussing, like, oh yeah, one thing that like it kind of is the kid still like out next to us, kind of.
Yeah.
Like something you
he's
can
like-
do before we show up is you can read up on weapons and techniques and stuff. Because it
Can't learn
seems
from
like,
reading.
huh?
Can't learn from reading.
Yeah, you can.
Young
That's
man,
how I
I am
learned a lot of.
insulted.
You can very much learn different techniques, proper stances. There's illustrated guides on top of the words, so that way it tells you, hey, you have to be of roughly this position depending on the weapon, as well as a good feel for it. And then we can get the more practical stuff, so that we have the knowledge that you can then apply when we're back, rather than going in completely blind. Because from the stance you had with your stick, it does not seem like you've had great influences in terms of your martial prowess.
I just made it up.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Don't do that with
Yeah.
a proper weapon. Anyway,
No.
don't learn from reading. I'm going to do the third option, the harmless tremors. Look what I learned from reading. I'm just going to dramatically raise my hand as I call us, small harmless tremors.
Are you also gonna like make your eyes glow?
Yes.
Wow.
And lightning is gonna dance across my skin.
Reading's cool. And he
Mhm.
fucking sprints off to the direction of the library.
Well, that solved our problems for the afternoon.
and-
Let's go
and-
kill bandits.
And the mom's like, no, you.
I mean, at least
Don't
he's
worry,
reading.
I highly doubt they have magic books in the library.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
that's usually in the colleges.
I
and
mean,
stuff.
at least he's gonna be reading.
Yeah.
And if there is anything on that in a library, it is something studied enough to be safe.
Yeah. Considering libraries are, accessible to younger
Literally
folk.
everybody.
Yeah. And if it's
You won't learn anything more than making sparks, if anything.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, personally, I haven't really learned magic, so.
Don't worry. You're
Soup can
really
make
missing only minor
sparks.
things.
Well, I mean, all right. I mean, I guess it works out then. I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys still want to come around, I can make you guys.
We'll swing
see.
by after our mission later, see if he's still, hyped up on energy and see if he wants to learn some things. We'll teach him some minor things.
I mean,
Also
you,
just to
first
keep
and
him
foremost, you gotta
preoccupied.
get good posture and make sure that you're.
You also have to
because-
make sure that you're physically fit enough. That
Yes.
man barely lifted 2 pounds of a warhammer.
No, he did it pretty easily.
The man is tiny. You understand?
Little baby man.
Mm.
Like, I stand at least a foot taller than him. There's a difference between that. Height does affect how much you can lift in some cases.
Yeah.
Also, he's like 13.
Mm-hmm. But it definitely would be mostly posture and making sure, because you have to learn the precise way you go about it before you can really put it into action. Because if you get bad habits when swinging and stuff, then it's
They're gonna
going to
stick.
screw you over.
Also, he's got to
Yeah.
get used to swinging it because then his arms are going to get tired, so he has to enhance his physical body.
Mhm.
His physical prowess, I mean. So that means exercises, sticking with exercises, multiple routines, making sure he doesn't strain his bones and joints and ligaments.
Oh yeah, I remember one dude who tried to, and Felix is gonna go on like a mini story about this one dude during a basics training who tried to like cheat doing the physical stuff, like by just being lazy about it, and how he kind of screwed over he completely fucked up one of his arms by landing a hit wrong or something, and that he had to retire early, so to speak, from the military because of it.
Yeah, that'll happen. Bro's just gonna go into flashbacks of their grueling training. 1,000 yards, 1,000 shots.
I feel like I should add it to my flaws that I'll just start giving unsolicited army stories.
Flaw. Constant telling of stories from the olden days.
God, the first thing that pops in my head is the Ellis from Left 4 Dead, his random stories.
So I mean, the kid fucked off to the library, and the kid's mom is just looking like, I need a nap. So what do you guys want to do now?
We're gonna go.
Let's go do the
Time to go
bandit
kill
Yep.
some bandits.
Yeah. Which apparently the bandits haven't requested any kind of ransom, which is
That I
strange.
find strange. Let's go find
can
where
I,
these
like,
people
insight-
requesting the murderer.
That or do a history to see if that seems like, I don't know, anything I'm familiar with. Like what that usually means.
You can try, but it's gonna be difficult because it's a piece of paper.
No,
Fair.
I'm talking about the scenario specifically, not the.
Oh,
I'm not trying
I
to.
mean,
Corvus is more asking about history type things.
Okay,
Like, would they
um,
know of such things?
Does
in the
it
past?
sound
Based
like
on-
this would be, oh hey, this person just got kidnapped? What does it usually mean from what I remember or have heard when there's no ransom?
yeah. You can make a roll for it. Yeah, sure. Roll history.
Alright.
It's kind of hard to say because sometimes, sometimes it's like they like to sweat out the family to kind of make them more worried, so that way they can ask for more and they'll be more desperate. Or it could be a fact
Or they're
that
just
maybe the kid's already dead and
There's nothing to
they're just
ransom.
buying time
Or
for
maybe
themselves.
they're just idiots and forgot to put out, here's what we want. It's happened.
Or the messenger died.
Also true.
Yeah. That is a possibility.
There's a lot of things that can kill people out in those woods. Which is where they took them.
It's not the greatest place to camp out.
No, the flaming deer skulls alone are haunting.
Right. Are we still by the front of
You
this
guys are
lady's house, or are we walking?
Yeah,
the
you're still fucking outside this lady's house, and she just kind of
By the way,
walked
none of you know
inside,
what
locked the door, and
None of you know what I'm talking about when I mention the fucking deer skulls.
Alright.
You guys haven't seen that yet. Only
Let's
I've
keep
seen that.
moving.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you a confused look, and it's like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, let's get moving. Since we
Let's go
went-
ask the questions to the people who can answer them.
Yeah.
Right. To the people's house. Who are apparently the parents. Offwood.
so
Du-du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du-du.
you
We are here now.
you walk a good way. It's very much in the center of town.
I'd like there to just be like a fucking Adam
Um,
West Batman cutaway. There's like da-na-na-na-na, do-do-do-do-do. We're here now.
There's you're very much in rich people town right now. Like there are massive manors made of different barks in the woods.
Look at all
some
this
are made of
waste
stone.
resources.
This
Think
is
of
very
all
much
this that could be dedicated to the church.
this is very much rich people city. And you eventually reach his house. It's made of stone. It seems like
Oh,
there
very
used
rich
to
people.
be a boulder here, but it seems to have been carved out.
Very rich people. Let's go see how much they're willing to pay for the return of their daughter.
I mean, we are more of
That
doing
came
it to
out wrong.
help them than get
Yeah, that
money.
came out wrong. That came out wrong. I apologize. Let's go inside.
Well, I mean, I'll go ahead and knock on the door.
Oh, right, manners.
Yeah, I'll knock on the door and be like, hello. Oops.
And a A salamander butler comes up and says, "Can I help you?"
Yes, we're here to. We saw a thing about.
We're here for the job, the
Yes.
kidnapping, missing daughter.
Yes. One moment, please. And he closes the door again, and you hear like chains going off and a bell ring.
Seems like a bit paranoid after the whole, potential kidnapping thing. Yeah, fair enough.
And the door opens again, and you see the salamander in a very, very fine suit. "This way, please. They're in the study."
Right.
Mhm.
And he has like his chin up, and he's like just walking, kind of very regally.
Tech, I'm going to need you to watch me on this. I may lose it on these people.
Oh?
I despise the rich, hoarding all the wealth that they could give to the church and the orphans.
I try to not think about it.
Yeah, see, this is why I need you to watch me, dear. Because
Fair
I will
enough.
think about it. Oh, those starving orphans. Damn the rich.
And
Alright, let's get going before I lose my cool.
you walk in, and you see, in here you see two what do I have here? Two guinea pigs.
2 guinea pigs?
Yeah.
Aristocratic guinea pigs, my favorite.
Tick, make a history check.
14?
You actually recognize them.
Ha!
You know that they are the owners of some, big farming conglomerates up in Canis.
Huh.
You also, with that check, also know they're pretty charitable. They give a good bit to different funds. Like there's nothing consistent, but basically people write to them, like different organizations, like different orphanages and stuff. Write
Alright.
to them and be like, "Can I have X money for X thing?" And they either give the money or they don't.
Oh, and then oh! And I kind of like whispered to Rose, I was like, oh, I recognize these guys. They're really well known for being charitable.
Do they constantly give it? On an annual basis?
I think more frequently than that. Orphanages write to them and stuff.
Hmm.
On the charity factor that I rolled a 9 out of 10.
I'll be right
Fair.
back.
Fair enough.
Very well. I shall be temperamental about this. No, wait. I shall temper it. There we go. That's the proper terminology, I believe.
Hmm.
They basically they amass their fortune from investing in different farms that they thought would have good yields, and it turns out they are right more often than not.
It does them well, clearly. Alright.
You know that this is like their third home.
Yeah, they've got, like, they're making a shit ton of money considering,
And this is by far their nicest.
Very well. Have we been introduced, or like, has the butler said, yes,
the butler comes in and says, "I introduce you to Lord and Lady Hamilton."
Hamilton.
I am back.
Sorry, I'm. I love that. I love that. Okay.
And there's different like fancy sandwiches and teas on the table for you all to partake in, if you so please.
Oh hell yeah!
It's like those tiny sandwiches that are on like toothpicks.
Rosa just kind of looks at them and her eye twitches a little, just like, rich people.
Oh, you're here for the job for my sweet chrysanthemum.
Yes, hello. Yes, we're here about your daughter's kidnapping. Question. We have questions about it, of course.
Yes.
First of all, any idea on how many bandits there were?
We don't know. We just know she's been taken by them.
Right, so unknown number of enemies. Fantastic.
What?
I pulled a notepad out of nowhere, just writing stuff down. Description of your daughter. Do you have a painting or something that we can look at so we know exactly what we're looking for?
And they gesture to the portrait above the fireplace, and it's so yeah. She has black fur with orange spots.
Excellent. I'm writing down a description of her in the notepad I've pulled from nowhere.
She just was here one day. She was gone the next. There were sightings of her entering the woods with unknown individuals.
Fantastic. No descriptions on any of the bandits, what they were, what they looked like.
So there was a weasel. There was some
Weasel.
toads,
Toads.
and that's all I know.
Well, it's more than what we had. Any notes, ransom letters, anything?
Not that we've received.
Troubling. Deeply troubling.
Oh no! Do you think she's?
Well, I truly do hate to be the bearer of bad news. It is a likelihood. There is a greater than 0% chance that it's a possibility.
And
That's-
Lady,
There's also a greater than
just-
0% chance that it's not a possibility and that she's still very, very alive.
It's just like there's been nothing, but it's also been fairly recent, right?
it was 2 days ago.
Yeah, that is
that's fairly
incredibly
recent. She's
recent.
likely still alive.
So yeah.
Likely still alive. There are lots of terrible things that live in those woods.
Are you from
But
the
she's probably
embassy?
fine.
They're looking at you, Tick.
No. I used to work around in Caneth.
Oh, we were hoping the embassy would get involved.
No. I am from the River Company. They're an independent contractor.
Yes.
Oh, well, we do use the river company to help deliver food to different parts, so it's good that they took interest in helping us.
It's more of I took interest in helping you, mostly because of the kidnapped child. I'm a mother of 14.
Then surely you understand how concerned we are.
Oh yes, very much so. One of my little ones was kidnapped about 4 years ago now. I butchered the people that did it.
Well.
Rosa is very protective of children.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, sweetie.
You see that the Lord is kind of fuming in the corner, looking out the window in the direction she was last seen, and the wife seems to be doing most of the talking.
And
I noticed your husband is looking broodingly out the window. I recommend he doesn't do anything rash. I have great experience in such things. I recommend you keep an eye on him.
To be fair, we haven't been given directions. Like, he seems to be
No,
very.
we've been given directions. It's northwest.
Oh, we did. Where? Okay, then I just didn't hear it.
Yes, it's in the northwest woods, just outside of town.
All right,
Yes,
northwest.
Which is still quite a lot of ground to cover, but it's at least a direction.
Yeah.
Crunch.
Okay, dog.
Yeah. So we will put. For the safe return of our daughter, we will give you 50 gold pieces.
All right.
And for every head, and the Lord pipes up and says, for every head you bring me, I will add another 30.
All right.
Do you mean head as in you actually want us to bring the heads as proof of death, or?
Yes.
I mean, fair enough.
Do they have to be intact? I'm asking as I gesture to the warhammer on my back.
Slap.
I will take pieces.
All right, good
Only
enough.
if they make a whole head. I'm not paying
Fair
you
enough.
per piece.
Fair.
Do you
That's
super requests a non-conspicuous sack to put the heads in?
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be carrying heads through town wouldn't be.
Yeah, that tends to
brightest
raise
idea.
some eyebrows
I'm
and call the
sure
cops.
there is a potato sack somewhere that I can, that one of my servants can bring you.
That works.
Hey, doggone.
Well, sounds good enough for me. Let's get to work.
What?
We have bandits to
Indeed.
kill.
Oh, you're doing D&D. I'm sorry. I didn't notice. I thought you were just texturing shit for Minecraft.
I'm just doing something as like busy work that's more on the TDM end, so I can have mental focus on words.
Alright, well.
Time
I
to
will
go.
get out-
Bandits
out
to
here.
kill.
And leave.
Yes.
We're finally out of earshot. I also must consider that the daughter just willingly left if it said it wasn't a struggle, it sounded like.
Oh, you didn't say
Good
it.
old-
It said it was willing.
Tell you
I can't
what.
hear you, and I'm listening to things.
I'll
So
tell you
shush.
what, my
I
darling
love you
Juniper,
too, but shush.
we will ask questions before I start caving skulls in.
Yes, because if the girl left of their own volition, I'd rather not murder their friends before dragging them back after murdering them all.
In general, we can figure that out from when we find them observing.
Yes, we'll observe and question them, and then determine whether or not I should start killing people.
I mean, we will observe, and then depending on how it seems to be, then yes, of course.
They may not even be bandits with what we know.
Yeah. From the description of the people, did they sound like they were wearing basically rags, or
from what you could, definitely not rats. Like the most rat-like was weasels, and they're kind of
No, rags. Like
what
the
were they-
clothing.
Oh,
Describe
I heard
clothing.
rat.
Yeah, they didn't describe clothing. They just said, "Oh, toads and weasels." Like two things that a rich person would stereotypically, I think, in this world dislike, right?
Not necessarily.
I mean, there was a toad that was running that really fancy restaurant earlier, so.
Oh, okay. Weasel, at least I thought, like, you know, sneaky weasel and all that would be like, there would be at least rumors, like, it's weasel.
Fair.
No, from the general consensus that I understand is people don't like the rats.
And that's
Understandable,
for
they're rat
yeah,
bastards.
a good
We were
reason.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
they're
were there. You
assholes.
saw some fucked up shit.
Yeah, they're
but
assholes to
from-
their people. Sorry.
From what you've been described, is yes, they have weapons.
Who doesn't
but-
have a weapon? I gesture to, the warhammer I carry.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't seem like they're like, heavily armored. But then again, most poor bandits you see aren't,
course not.
running
They're
around like
poor.
Doom Guy.
Right.
They're not running around smiting people in the name of our good Lord Phineas.
Yeah, most people don't tend to.
Hmm.
Really a shame. Although, then again, he doesn't... Actually, he's kind of actually neutral on murder. Like, he doesn't like murdering innocent people, but non-innocent people, he's kind of cool with.
I mean,
So he's
Like
rather neutral on the murder.
from what you've gotten so far, it's kind of nondescript. Can't really
Yeah,
make
no, it's a
heads
bunch of little bits and pieces, and it's not super helpful.
No better time than to just go out and figure it out.
Yep,
Mhm,
make sure you grab those potato sacks.
The butler hands you a potato sack.
Well, good enough.
Mhm.
Come, my children, it's time for murder.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys start heading to the northwest end of town. You get to the edge of the woods, and well, now you gotta figure out, where they went.
Well, I don't think I have the best survival, but I'm gonna see if there seems like, group track.
Mine's 4. Either way, I'll be helping you, or you'll be helping me, whichever is higher.
Mine is 3.
All right. You'll be helping me then, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless let's let Fiery speak, because they were trying to.
Can I also do one as well? Because I have a survival of 4 as well.
We can just flavor it as we're all helping each other then.
Oh, okay.
It's up to Jasper if we can do multiple rolls, but for something like this, you generally want to do it as like a group with just helping whoever's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, actually, No, sorry, go, Jaster.
I will say you can decide amongst yourselves who wants to lead the tracking, and then you can provide a help action.
Yeah, I'll just.
Actually, Fiery, you go ahead and do the roll too. With advantage, because we're helping you.
Yes.
Soup.
Find it. Sniff.
Soup.
Oh my god!
Soup has achieved ascent.
Sniff them out, boy.
Yeah, so you
Find
sniff,
them.
you sniff the ground and you like take some dirt off the ground and like do the fucking rub between your fingers and then lick your finger. They went
Soup's
this way.
eyes part ways. His pupils are going in opposite direction as he has the revelation. He knows exactly where they went. Soup will find them. Onward for death.
There's like a dolly cam zoom on his face. It's the camera motion where you get close and everything else gets far away.
I know, that's the thing you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
Corvin,
Yeah,
do me a favor.
yeah.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
1 and 6. 4.
Okay.
Alright.
They're all dead. We find their bodies mutilated.
Point.
It's happened once in the woods so far.
True. But to be fair, that was specifically the rats that we saw earlier on.
That's true. And it was zombies. We assume it's zombies, actually. We have no actual idea on what killed them.
Something killed them. Wasn't us.
I mean,
The zombies were not the least of their worries.
That's
Even
true.
if they knew they
the
existed.
zombies were a first in history for you guys.
Yeah.
The
you guys
dead,
the worst
the
things out there.
undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, the undead
The wood
were
still has worse.
strange.
I'm just saying, we found the mutilated rats
And-
on the way to the zombies.
I will say, personally, I would like to not think about those abominations to nature.
Oh, yes, no. Fuck them and their creator.
You mean the guy who accidentally did it and didn't mean to?
Well, okay, he gets a slight pass because he does other good things.
You
But
still
also
unleash
being-
something bad into this world. Eventually, there's gonna be necromancers and liches. Wait, what are those? I'm not know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what
Anyways.
the fuck are those?
The fuck is that?
So you guys,
Eventually,
made
there
up
should
term.
be swarms of vampires. What's a vampire? Shut up, Johnny.
fuck is that?
I
So
can't
yeah.
wait for the Draco liches.
Oh god.
With the
Right.
with the 22 fucking survival check that Fiery gave us,
Mhm.
you guys are able to find the camp pretty quickly, and from there you see about 7 different different creatures. You got the weasel, who seems to be in charge. Actually, before I do this, make a stealth check, if you guys want to.
Oh shit, don't I have disadvantage?
Uh,
with-
I also have disadvantage.
I'm good at stealth. I'm good at stealth.
It's gonna be a group thing.
Okay.
Oh, so
uh,
all of us have to.
Do they look first armed, like heavily and armored, and do they have like defenses set up for their camp?
They look kind of scraggly armed, and
13, not
Yeah.
terrible.
yeah, it's
I did-
not.
I got a 10. I'm pretty sure I have chainmail gives disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a 10.
Like,
It's not the
Gale,
worst.
I believe.
It seems like this is like a
Yeah, I got
roaming
scale.
bandit group.
A roaming band.
Juniper. That's a nat one.
God damn it.
I wasn't
Cat.
even gonna bother. Me? Do I even want to bother myself? Everyone else is. Gets one anyways. I guess I didn't bother anyways.
So Fiery, do you have disadvantage on stealth?
I do
No.
not.
No,
Okay.
Fire got a 16. I got
So
a
we
13.
have a
Corvus got
13, a 10, a 1, a 5, and a 16. I'm gonna make that thing.
If only I had advantage.
Unless-
Nat 20.
Unless their best has a negative to perception, since it'd be passive perception, their passive perception beats 3 of the rolls.
Unless they got, like, somebody keeping watch.
Okay, so before I do what I gotta do, make a perception check.
All of us?
All of us are just collectively.
Anyone who's trying to get a beat on what's going on in camp.
Okay.
Funny.
X Cloud's really fucking interesting tick.
Mm.
Give me 1 second. Let me make it.
17.
Perception?
That's not bad.
Yeah.
30-20.
So, in before they notice you, because fucking,
Kenji's
Juniper.
just not
Juniper-
stealthing.
Juniper
just
just
stepped
walks
on him.
into the
I'm
camp.
utterly convinced these are just some random friends and they're not gonna attack us.
No,
No,
you-
you're
you
convinced
just-
that they're more of my friends.
No, you're just like stealth. Why do we need stealth?
Stealth? What? Why?
Look, I'm sure this will
Um,
go down fine. We don't need to murder them all. Let's just walk in. I say yelling that. No.
Yeah. You guys stopped 15 feet and Juniper just kept going. But before
Juniper, no.
it's off,
Juniper.
what you guys are able to see is that it's just a bunch of tents. It's not really any defenses. They're kind of armed with like kind of not the best equipment, but it will definitely fuck you up if it hits you.
Mhm.
And you do see a smaller guinea pig, with brown and black, black fur with brown spots,
Orange
tied up on
spots.
the ground. Yeah,
Okay.
orange spots, tied up on the ground.
Mm,
Does
alright.
she look alive?
With a 17, yeah, she looks alive. She's a bit roughed up, but
Good news. The target's not dead.
but with that, with Juniper being like, what the fuck is stealth?
You're just convinced that these are like friends of the gals, so you're like, oh, going in. Wait, why?
I walk in all brazenly and then I see her tied up.
Interesting.
Kinky.
Kinky.
Either they're exact kinky or this is not what I was hoping it was. This is not as easy as I was hoping it was gonna be, is it?
Alright, give me 1 sec. Jesus Christ.
Me and Corvus are in such the same wavelength right now.
Alright, let me set up the board real quick. So if you need to go pee or anything, now's the time.
I usually set up the board like as we were talking and stuff. Funny.
Uh,
Alright, let's see how this looks.
Soup sniffed out their location for this.
Real quick, with a 17, did I see how many bandits there were?
that you can see right now, you do see about 8.
8? I think we can take 8.
Out of curiosity, were these the 8 that Soup knew?
No,
Damn it.
It's a
he's a
different
bandit.
Damn you.
I'm just gonna use these guys because I don't have any other one I can put down.
Damn. Oh wait, shit. I did something I didn't need to do.
Oh, also, Jaster, quick question. It's not specifically something that is explicitly allowed in the rules, but I have cat's claws and all that. Can I make just an unarmed attack offhand as if I'm dual wielding if I'm not, like if I have a free hand?
Are you asking if you can like dual weapon fight unarmed?
Yeah, I either unarmed if like both my hands are empty, or if like assuming I'm wielding a light weapon, so it would normally be fine for dual wielding. Like as long as I normally meet the requirements for dual wielding, can I dual wield including, claw attacks?
I will say yes. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go over to the next map.
Swoosh.
Alright, so, for this, let me actually move this a bit more. So, all of the party is right here, along this line here.
Oh.
Can we say that the ones of us that rolled higher on stealth weren't noticed initially?
I would say it's like a group thing. Just for
Okay.
simplicity's sake. No, Kenchi.
You
You're
went
here.
in.
Oh yeah.
So it's at this point we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, she's in range of that. You.
Hmm. That is. Why do I have god awful initiative? Pepper, stop being horny in the back, you fucking weirdo.
Babbitt just said no.
I got a
God
4.
damn. There's two fours.
Right.
You guys are good at initiative.
I guess you two just got caught off
Efficient.
guard by me just keeping walking in.
We're just staring at Kenshi like,
Juniper.
what the fuck?
Juniper, no. Juniper, no.
Felix, what's your dexterity?
0.
I'm 2.
Rosa? Okay, so Rosa will go first.
To be fair, I'm planning on taking something to up my initiative later on.
Probably alert or something.
I think that's the one that, like, ups it by 5, right?
Yeah, it's +5.
And then you
And
can't
also, you can't be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, that is what I'm wanting to get later on, but, what was my feat that I grabbed?
Well, next level's a feat, but I'm not sure if that's the one that you want right away, because it's a good
oh yeah,
one.
I got mobile right out the gate.
Okay, so, with that, Juniper boldly rolled into camp and said, hey, what the fuck is up? And now you are able to, make an attack. Juniper, you're up first.
Alright, bonus action, I would like to rage. Please embiggen me.
To 4-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2x2, yeah. And seeing as they're about to draw their weapons and stuff, I'll just be attacking this one with Claw.
Okay.
It's the exact same stats as this hand axe, so I'll just roll through that.
24.
Yeah, you hit.
Break his knees.
2 more damage, so 7 slashing, thanks to rage.
Tasty.
Let me just... And let me just do some housekeeping real quick before I have him take damage.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping opens the door.
I need...
Knock knock, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah. Knock knock, fucking FBI blowing open door noise.
Hold on, do we have that on the soundboard?
Ah, fuck, I don't know.
I would have had one with it, but my nitro ran out a while back.
Give me a second, I might have it.
So...
I mean, we have this.
So you hit him pretty good, and he's like, but he's still standing.
This is the part where you surrender.
No.
Well then.
I just noticed the fucking picture.
I know, it's hilarious.
Oh, god damn you.
I wasn't gonna fucking browse whatever furry site to find a fucking anthropomorphic guinea pig.
You know what? Fair.
That's
It's a
completely fair.
minefield to go into that shit. So I don't. That's about to be them.
Yeah.
Alright. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn, Kenshi?
That was my action and bonus action, and there's no point in moving, really. Actually, I can do this without provoking anything, right? Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Soup!
Soup.
Okay, I guess just run up to this guy and hit him with a long sword.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
18.
That will hit.
Okay.
I may have made this too underfit power for you guys.
Do consider action economy is a thing.
Okay. Number
Yeah.
5.
Okay? Number 4, cock. Anyways.
No, there's 5. Fuck you.
Alright, so. Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
Does the bandit die?
No,
Damn it.
he's not
I
looking
think
good
it-
though.
Yeah, if they can survive 2 hits of, reasonable but not high damage, then it's a fine combat. Especially with how
Okay.
many there is.
Concerned Kenshi can use their claw as a bonus action. Can I use bite as a bonus action?
Pretty sure it is explicitly supposed to be like that. Like at least the special version you have of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then
Kenshi, did you use your bonus? Was it your action to rage or your bonus action to
It's
rage?
bonus
It's
action to
bonus
rage. It
action.
was bonus, and I attacked with
Okay.
main action. I couldn't have bonus
Do you
action.
have a
attack.
thing that Sorry, do you have a thing that allows you to bite as a bonus action on your character sheet?
I have the racial lizard folk, but it doesn't specify. It just says unarmed strikes.
I would say you're a fighter, so eventually you're going to be able to have more attacks. So I'm going to say that it takes an action or one of your attacks, because later on you're going to be able to attack more than once per turn. So you can
Also-
just bite as one of your attacks.
I was also trying to say I'm going off of the bonus action attack attack thing with I'm either going to be using a light weapon or the hands themselves. Your longsword's not a light weapon and you couldn't deal with that anyways.
Fair.
Alright.
And then I guess we call it there. That's all I
Yeah.
can do.
We can touch up upon it as we go. Alright. So now it is the bandit's turn. These two are flanking the big cat.
Fucking
So,
try me.
They have
I
advantage.
say that.
So starting with this one's going to take a good swing at you. And it has advantage because flanking. Okay. So he crits.
Damn.
So let me do. Oh, they have the attack too. It should. Oh, okay. Alright, I didn't fuck this up as much as I thought I did. Alright, so he's gonna hit you for 3 damage on this turn, and he's gonna attack again. Again with advantage.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Did you roll another crit?
Oh wait, hang on, I didn't roll crit damage. What did we say crit damage was? Was it
max damage die roll worth and then
Okay.
roll normally.
Oh, in that case you took 9 damage.
Alright, halved down to 4.
And he's gonna roll again. Oh, he already did. He crit again, so 6 plus 6 plus 7, that's 13.
Down to 7, right? No, 6. I just like the idea this guy lands 2 crits and I'm just standing there like, is that all?
EP's a little bit.
Is this the one that was injured before?
No, that was this guy on the right.
Okay. I just turn around and stare him down.
This one didn't much appreciate being double teamed.
Over.
So he's going to take he's gonna take a swing at Soup.
Oh no.
That person
Does
having a fun time on
a-
my shoulder there?
Does a 14 hit you, Soup?
No.
Okay, he's gonna try and hit you again. And he's going to swing back. And he's gonna lose the grip on the sword. And his sword's gonna land over here.
One must retain a grasp of their weapons, young one.
And he's gonna realize it, turn around. He's gonna look at you and look at the big cat. Look at you, look at the big cat, and go, oh shit. Alright. And
We're getting paid like 30 gold per head, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is gonna be almost 200 gold.
No
And-
mercy.
this guy here is
None
going
of them
to go ahead
survive.
and roll to make a decision. He makes a bad one, so he's going to attempt to shoot at Kenshi. At Juniper with disadvantage because in melee.
What?
Funny.
Don't they have to shoot around me that technically then?
I'm gonna say these this guy and Juniper are currently embrawled because they were the last bit of combat. And you're technically next to Kenshi, but you're also in front and behind this guy here who's now unarmed. So,
Yeah.
you know, he's targeting the big giant fuck off cat.
Who wouldn't?
Okay. Oh, okay. I messed up names for a second.
Yeah. Does a 19 hit you, Kenshi?
Yes.
And he's going to do 9 points of damage.
All right.
And he's going to try and hit you again. And he misses, so he's going to go ahead and make a roll against his buddy here.
Also, have you not moved to them or something? Because like, which ones are attacking? Because
This
one
one's
makes
attacking
sense.
with a bow.
Oh, which one?
This
Oh,
one
okay.
down here. So, and it goes between you guys, and this guy looks over to him, and it's like, the fuck? This one is going to run up and take a big strike at Juniper again. He is not flanking, however, so he doesn't get the advantage. Definitely doesn't. Doesn't again. Okay, so you're embroiled with this guy, but you have enough sense to kind of whip out of the way of this guy's attacks. He's kind of clumsy with it. You don't think he's actually been trained, but he, whatever. This guy here is going to walk over to try and hit Soup, realize there's more people here, and then go to hit Tick.
My baby!
So he's going to come around and try and hit you, Tick.
Why is he coming over to try to hit me?
Well, he walked up to Soup, saw us in the bushes, and was like, more people! Engage!
Yeah,
Funny.
that's pretty much what happened. So yeah, he's gonna try and hit you. Does a oh yeah, I'm assuming this hits. It's like a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. You take 3 damage, and then so he like kind of nicks your hand with this one, and 22 again.
Mm-hmm.
This one he nicks the side of your arm, and this one does 4 damage.
Hmm.
Your baby's been attacked, Rosa.
My baby.
Murder time.
Die!
This one also has a bow. I should probably color code these. So
Mijo!
bow.
Also,
So
Jester, real quick, what were you saying this one was doing after?
This one just kind of sat there after losing his sword and went shit.
He's gone catatonic.
He
This cat just
realized
survived that guy, my other buddy's 2 crits. I'm nearly dead. I surrender.
this one's gonna move over here to try and take a better shot at the cat without hitting his friend. Then realize that Rosa's over there,
Your death will come quickly.
and he's gonna take a shot at Rosa. Jesus Christ! I'm assuming a 23 hits you, Rosa.
Yes.
You take 6 points of damage, and he's going to fire again. That's a crit.
Jesus Christ.
So 8 plus 4, so that is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
You may need
All right,
to heal.
I'm
I'm not looking great.
realizing that I did do the calculations correctly, and I didn't fuck this up.
Well, yeah, it's higher action economy and they have extra attack, so
Yeah, we don't even have extra attack.
not for 2 levels.
One of these days we will level up.
And
I
This
am
doesn't
not
level up, I don't know what
looking
would.
great.
and this guy is going to come over, and he's gonna try and take a swing at Soup.
How dare he?
See, I
For
have a
overall.
He
thing
whiffed
I
the
could
first
do,
one
but the problem
and the
with
second one. This
is
guy
the
here, this guy's the
friendly
weasel.
fire.
This guy here is the weasel. He looks to be in charge of everything, and he's just standing there with his falchion, and he's just standing guard with the hostage. With that, we go to Rosa.
I have a thing I could do, but the friendly fire would be immense.
You can hold your action for it, and there's a bunch of opportunity attacks. Like me and Fiery could potentially kill 1 or 2, but even then we'd still be facing a few opportunity attacks to get out of AOE.
So is
Yeah.
that
At least
just,
out of effective AOE.
by the way, is he just standing by the hostage or is he trying to grab the hostage?
He has the sword out. He has like 1 foot on the hostage.
He's a smug guy over there with his sword, like, yeah, I am but a mere observer. I let my minions do the work for me.
Pretty much.
Okay, because my objective is more towards get the gal. Yeah.
Keep in mind, thanks to Rage, I'm fine. You don't need to heal me if anyone. Fuck
Rosa needs to
come
heal
up if you can.
himself.
Yeah.
Out of character here, I have 3 health after that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
heal yourself. I'm perfectly fine. I do not need it.
How much did Rosa get hit for? Jesus.
I got hit for
lot.
12 and 6, so I got hit for 18.
They only have 21 HP is the thing.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of
Hmm.
health. I rolled really bad on the health table.
Oof. You had a fuck it, we ball moment and then it was, ah, shit.
Yeah, let's go gambling. Oh, I have no health.
Oh, dang it.
Oh,
Aw, dang
dang it. Dang
Oh,
it.
dang.
Alright,
Don't you
so,
just hate
Rosa,
it when you
your turn.
roll, no constitution?
Hang on, I gotta think about this, because this greatly affects several things.
Just heal yourself. Use your good heals.
I can't wait for it to Wild Magic Search Fireball and kill you now.
Is that actually on the table out of curiosity? Oh.
The normal Wild Magic Search table. I'm not sure if Jaster's using anything different.
He's using his
We'll
own.
see.
We made one. Unless
But on
Jaster
the-
doesn't want to use the one we made, and then I'd be sad.
I mean,
Right,
I made one.
I'm going to use my action for Cure Wounds on myself.
Oh, you don't have Healing Word to heal yourself instead?
I do have Healing Word, but Healing Word is less health points.
Yeah, I guess.
Healing Word is a D4.
I know,
It's
it's.
a D8.
I mean, you still have your modifier in both. I'm just saying, like, if you can get an attack off, it's still better if it's only lesser healing.
I mean, they kind of need it, even if they use
Yeah.
both of their things to heal. Like, I would not be in any way upset.
I could, I guess, but I have a thing I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna do a Cure Wounds real quick. So there's a D8. Where is? That's a D8. 5 plus my spellcasting ability, which is Wisdom. That's a what is that? 3. So that's 8 health. Eight. Okay, that's.
If they
about half
moved
my health
up,
back.
could I, in theory, pass them the HP potion without an action?
If they go down, we should save that HP potion for in case someone goes down.
Yeah.
Fair.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so that's.
You need Mr. Megorium's potion for
The candy.
emergencies.
The
Yeah,
candy will save them.
Yeah, I can hold. I can use this one. This one should be fine. And then I'm going to use Shield of Faith. On Tick. So your AC's up by 2 because you are my baby and they hit my baby.
They also hit you.
I can live with them hitting me. I'm an old lady.
I mean, if you take another hit like that one, like this two, I mean,
I'm
might not.
going down, but I can live with that. That's the least of my worries. I healed myself, and now my baby needs extra protection. That's at the forefront of my mind at the minute. But yeah, that's my action and my bonus action, so that's all I can do at the minute. Well, I guess I could technically move. Hang on, let me move actually real quick. I got 30 feet? 30 feet. 3, 4, 6. Would this put me in flanking?
Yes.
I would
Have to
say
go
it would
more
have
down.
to be like if you were to go one more down, you could flank with fiery. And I guess also, if we want to be technical, also tick. So you'd be flanking too.
Look, it's gonna be really easy for me to be flanked because I am extra big. Please be generous with everyone else's, flanking.
Basically, the rule I'm going with is they have to be directly across from each other in some way, shape, or form.
Well, I'd be directly across from both Tick and the soup.
Yeah.
Right
So
here,
you'd be flanking 2 people.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that then. So that way Tick and Soup can have advantage for hitting on their turns.
Yeah.
The thing is I'm not planning on attacking the people here in the immediate. I want to make sure, the hostage is not gonna get eviscerated.
Well, that's fair, but at the very least,
Soup
you
has
leaving, the Soup has advantage, and I believe me being here gives the. Does it give the enemy disadvantage?
No.
No, I didn't. I couldn't remember if that was a thing or not. Well, Soup will have advantage.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's pretty much all I can do. I'm out of an action and I'm out of bonus action, so I can't really do anything else.
Okay. Alright, Tick, go ahead.
Alright, so let's see here. My speed is 40, right? Yes.
Yes, remember you also have 2 bonus AC.
3, 4. I'm not entering his.
Is there ways to up to your speed or no?
Yeah.
Mobile feat, certain classes, there's a few
Natural
others.
items.
And so there's a few spells like Long Strider,
Yeah.
Expeditious Retreat.
Would I be able to kind of squeeze between, like, Soup and the cat?
You're probably better off where you are now because you are.
Tell you what.
I'm planning on moving.
I will allow
Soup.
you to do it if you can beat a dex check, and this won't count towards an action or anything if you beat it.
Alright, I'll just do the dex check real quick. I have no bonuses, so...
If you fail, I'll say you lose half your movement.
20 movement for not being able to squeeze through? Damn.
It's a big-ass cat.
Yeah, but the big-ass cat would have more room for me to squeeze past them, and they're friendly.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll say 10 movement.
The big cat is also mostly fluff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well...
Okay, yeah, no, you do it.
You
Alright.
gain
No,
movement.
fuck it. Fuck it, you get an extra attack this turn. Fuck it.
Oh, alright.
Do it.
Wait. Wait, where are you trying to move to? I can just say I lift you over there and help, like, you... I can just say I lift you
I will
wherever
let
you
you
want to go.
choose between that or the extra attack. I will say that if you want to, Kenji can throw you exactly where you want to go.
Can the cat throw me into this guy?
I would say for direct contact with somebody, it would take a strength check. But it would be at advantage because fuck it, you crit. And it will be funny.
So I can reckless attack if I needed it anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, cat.
Alright, fuck
Yeet
it,
me.
do it.
All right.
You have advantage.
It is time to yeet the dog at the other guy.
Eating a fucking German Shepherd at a weasel.
Only a 14, but it won't hit, but it's not gonna be disastrous. I do have sharpshooter though, so I ignore any sort of cover bonuses.
Okay, well, the hostage is on the ground. I'm going to
Okay.
say with a 14, you are close enough where you're flying over that you can just attack him while you're flying over him.
Okay,
I'm not going
cool.
to say you make direct impact, but I'm going to say that you're like over him so you can make an attack on him.
I'm going to bite his arm.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so as I'm flying, I have grabbed onto his arm. Let me read this.
Yeah, he tries to hit you in the air and you just go, ow!
Alright,
Now.
when you hit with it, the strike deals you instead of bludgeoning damage. If you hit, they're now grappled.
Do you do any damage?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. That's a lot of damage.
I also, oh shit, I forgot to say it. I was wanting to also do the disarming attack. When do I have to say it? When I hit. Okay. I'm going to expend a superiority die to attempt to disarm.
Does he need to make a save or anything?
Strength save.
He's not made of that.
And
Seems to be
also
a
I
dog, little boy.
I added a superiority die to my damage, which one's that? Don't I? Yeah, there it is. So I also added
D8.
that.
Oh,
Alright, so you, instead of grabbing the arm, you just go for the shoulder. You are so close to its fucking neck. I'm going to give you the option.
Hmm.
Do you want to go prone with him?
Yeah, he's going onto the floor with me.
So you're not trying to land.
I am decking him down. He's like, haha, I have sword to hostage, and I just come flying in her. Ah!
Got you, bitch!
oh, also, Kogo, keep in mind, we could do this maneuver reliably, because I can just throw companions later on
And-
from one of my things, without any rolls or anything. I can just safely do it.
That's fucking hilarious.
I can also do it to enemies with rolls, but...
By the way, the DC is 14.
Hang on, if you guys go ahead and look in on topic, you're gonna see exactly what this guy sees.
I want to look at this.
I don't see it
dog
yet.
be upon the dog
Yeah.
projectile.
Just click on that link.
It's a foxy jump scare!
I can't do the fucking Foxy scream.
I can't do the scream for shit either.
I see the shit.
That's fucking beautiful. Honestly, yeah, that is literally what just happened. By the way, he needs to do a strength save to not drop his weapon.
Oh, he already did that. He failed.
Okay, so yeah, he dropped his weapon. He's unarmed, on the ground, and I am on his shoulder, ripping into it, because I do
In the
not let go.
Of the span of 6 seconds, he's like, yeah, go ahead, take it. Oh, fuck!
Yeah, get him, boy!
Alright, which one is it? I think it's unarmed fighting. Okay. Oh yeah! At the start of each of my turns, I can just deal damage.
Alright. Who are you doing damage to?
No,
it's not the start of the
at
turn
the
yet.
next turn, the person who I
Okay.
have, yeah. Oh yeah, I
Alright,
need
You
to.
can't break out.
Back to the top. Juniper!
Alright, now going back to me, the one I'm just staring down that crit me twice.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be doing this recklessly, so both of these are gonna be at advantage. I'll say, I'll just keep using claws.
Okay.
First one, 23 to hit.
That does it.
11 damage, thanks to rage.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
Yeah, he's still standing, but he's not looking good.
Okay, bonus action attack.
Yeah, that hits.
this is technically at -1 damage because I don't get my strength modifier, but I still get the rage bonus. So 4 damage.
Yeah, you cut his carotid with the second one. He is dead.
And then I turn.
Or the toad equivalent to a carotid artery. He is dead. He's bleeding on the floor and he's just gasping on his own blood.
All right. So for this one, he walked up to me after this one, stabbed me twice with would be incredibly powerful blows. I just slashed him twice to death, and now I'm staring this one down. And that's my turn.
Beautiful.
Okay. Soup.
Kill them, Soup.
Oh my god.
Kill them in blood and murder. Kill them,
Okay.
Soup.
So Soup, I just want you to realize,
Yep.
you have advantage on this one here, but you also just whack the shit out of this one.
Hmm.
So
How's he looking, the one I already hit?
he's not looking good. He also is unarmed.
Finish that one
Okay,
off.
I
think
will
I can do
attack
that one.
it with the long sword, the guy who's unarmed.
Okay.
Considering he has no arms, this will be easy. Fuck.
Yeah,
So,
no,
like,
he-
and
Is he on the
so-
ground? Isn't this guy on the ground?
no, he dropped his sword like 10 feet behind him.
I mean,
Oh,
if
I
you're
thought
using
he went
wizard
to his
folk
knees.
still,
I thought he went to his knees.
No.
you can always bonus action use your bite attack thing, your frenzy jaw attack specifically, because that is a bonus action.
Oh yeah, I can
Does he
do
have
that
that?
one. Yeah, because
if
I'm
you use
lizard
your-
folk.
Technically.
It's this.
Yeah, he sinks his teeth into the person's neck and fucking steals their life force.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Or do you have to roll to attack?
Attack roll.
Okay, so
Yeah,
go
I have
ahead and
to-
roll an attack roll on
I
it.
can roll to bite him. Shit.
Shit.
You hit like a steel plate in their, like a little steel rivet in their armor, and you really hurt your tooth.
And this is
Soup
why
has
you don't
injured
attack
his
the
eating
surrendering
device.
one.
What?
This is why you don't attack the surrendering one.
Damn.
Like he went to go bite his neck, but he has like chainmail underneath, so you're just like, oh fuck! I think I chipped a tooth.
No, the Soup has his teeth. He checked.
But that's what you think at first, because it hurts really bad.
Funny. Okay, I can't do much else.
Okay. Going for the bandits. Let's start with the interesting one. Okay, yeah, no, he's still in the fight. He's gonna try and hit you.
Who?
This guy here, he
I
rolled
see.
to see if he runs away like a bitch, but he rolled a nat 20 for that, so.
Fair enough.
Alright, so the first one whiffs. He's like, I got this! And he whiffs the first one. He's still scared a little bit. And the
Understandable.
second one, you duck out of the way as it goes for your neck.
You had one chance to make your escape, my friend.
Jesus Christ.
This guy here, seeing that his friend is dead, he's gonna be like, Jimmy, no! And he's gonna try and shoot Kenshi twice again. He's gonna miss. First one.
Wait, you have been doing them at advantage. I did reckless attack.
Oh, well. Alright, hang on. We gotta. Fuck it. We'll know for next time. Alright, so this guy has advantage. So this guy, for the first attack. Does ranged weapons get advantage on the reckless?
Everything gets basically for my turn and like until my next turn. Like so, even if I do an opportunity attack, it'll also apply to that. All my attacks have advantage, and everything against me has advantage.
Okay,
flat.
I just didn't know if it was just.
Actually,
melee
him
or
attacking,
range.
that one attacking into melee, you might want to do like the.
Oh, then it's just
disadvantage
normal.
friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Like I'm
So
exposing
yeah,
myself enough, but there's still the risk of friend.
The first one. The first one hits this guy in the shoulder. And he takes damage. And the second one hits this guy again in the shoulder again.
Sheesh.
Damn, looks like I won't need to do the work on finishing you off.
He's like, and he turns around and he's like, dude, what? You got in the way. Alright, so this guy here is going to hit Rosa. Never mind. He's going to do like a backhand cut to try and decapitate Rosa, and Rosa ducks. And he's gonna hit his buddy here.
You rolled a 1, didn't you?
Yeah.
Look, it's fair after I got double crit.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Do it.
Alright. So he took damage. And this guy's like, dude, what the fuck? I'll show you how it's done, and he's gonna fucking try and hit Rosa.
Bitch. How dare you?
Oh, he's gonna crit. And he's gonna do.
We need adamantine armor to ignore crits. Got this right, goddamn.
We'll buy some.
I don't think we have enough money for
Rosa,
that.
you take 9 points of damage.
I'm still standing.
And I'm still
And second attack.
Stand.
Yeah,
Does an 18 hit you, Rosa?
18 is my armor class. Does
Alright, so defender wins.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one, you like kind of take a step back and it glances off your chest
Shield.
plate.
I got a shield.
Okay, then you just raise your arm and then hit the shield. Alright. This one is going to contemplate all of its life choices. And then immediately start running away.
Opportunity
Alright, so that
attacks.
means Fiery and Kenshi gets opportunity attacks.
Kill him.
Kill!
him.
Kill!
Oh, I do have advantage,
So
so.
who
Hey,
wants
Fiery,
to
you
take
wanna-
the first one?
Yeah, let me do
Kenshi,
one.
you do yours first.
Yeah, you
There's
didn't have a good
something
track
I can
record with your attacks.
Yeah. Soup is
Alright.
checking his mouth to make sure there is no chipped tooth. Soup is
22.
safe.
Can they
Kenshi still has
22
advantage.
hits. Go ahead and roll.
7 damage.
What weapon are you using?
Still claws.
So you fucking just see him running, and you just fucking stab it into his fucking spinal cord, and he just fucking flops on the floor. And when he flops on the floor, he also falls on his sword that was slightly upwards for the funnies.
This is why you don't run with swords.
No, his sword was on the floor. He's the guy who crit
Oh,
missed.
oh yeah.
Funny.
Alright. And this one is going to fire at the cat again. Starting with, that's a miss for that one. Again, he's like, oh, what the fuck, dude? And then from the other side into his other shoulder, he's like, son of a bitch! Oh, actually, no. This one goes directly in his neck, and he's like, dude, are you fucking...
Jesus.
You just straight up killed.
Friendly fire.
I almost
Damn.
feel bad for him.
I don't.
And
He
this guy's
shot
like-
me earlier.
That's why I said almost.
He's gonna be like, oh, I fucked
That
up.
triple friendly fire.
And he's going to try and shoot again, and he's gonna whiff big time. This guy didn't even take damage from any of you. He got killed by his friends.
I tried letting him escape. This is the price of fucking getting a nat 20 on your resolve check.
Yeah. And this one's gonna try and get out of Corvus's mouth. So I'm gonna do a contested.
If he's better at acrobatics, that is
Athletics, I
something you
believe.
can do.
Acrobatics, and I'm gonna say against your
must make an-
athletics.
Oh no, they must make an athletic strength check against my strength or
Okay.
acrobatics.
It-
So
it's still not.
That's backwards
it's still
for
not-
how grappling works.
is it? Because like I remember reading it.
Grappling is the attacker has to use athletics, defender can use athletics or acrobatics.
Oh,
Because that way you're like, you can use your own strength to break out or wiggle out through acrobatics.
okay.
Well, he's gonna try and wiggle out, so he gets a 16. Go ahead and roll, Corvus.
Alright, let me find. There's my athletics. Mm.
Yeah, so he's able to like hold your nose, and you're just like and open your mouth a little bit, and he's able to wiggle out, but that's all he's able to do.
They should probably both have disadvantage.
He is also prone. Does that
They're
do
both
anything?
prone.
You're right. Hang on, let me.
I am
roll
on
it.
top of
Advantage.
him.
Okay, so they meet. What's your modifier? 6? Yeah. Okay, so he's still in.
Good.
All right. With that, they're all done. It is now Rosa's turn.
Hello.
Rosa, your baby's been
Don't
thrown by
you
the cat.
know I'm still standing.
Alright, there. I corrected my wording so that way it's accurate.
I'm going to use this.
A fun spell.
You're just gonna
Tasty.
boop him on the nose, and he's just gonna go.
Ooh, it's a melee attack too, so the one that you're
Yeah,
flanking you can have advantage on.
I could do this one, and then Fari, you could move up and hit this guy.
Yep.
Because then you'll have advantage if you're like right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a spell melee attack. It's basically just a wisdom roll.
Yeah.
Because it uses the spell modifier, that would be my wisdom, so.
It's not spell modifier. You have your proficiency bonus and your actually, yeah, it is spell modifier, isn't it?
Fuck.
Well, you also have your proficiency on that. Keep in mind. So but that's not gonna help you really.
No, that would be
So-
10 at max. God, why do my
versus is
rolls
what?
suck?
Versus is what?
What?
AC.
His AC? Yeah, no, that doesn't. That you like go to Boovo, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Boop of death.
Stop it!
Ah.
Stop it!
Oh wait, hang on. This is magic. I have to do the save first, don't I?
No. It's only if you. Oh wait, yeah, you did roll. Hang on.
Oh yeah, they didn't roll for their healing spells, did they?
No, this is only
No.
for ones you have to make actual rolls on. We decided that last time. Because then we'll be paused now. So you barely miss having the roll on the table, Blossom.
I fucking miss. Why do I suck at fucking combat?
You're a healer. What do you expect?
I'm a healer with majority of damage dealing abilities. I just suck at hitting.
I mean, clerics aren't solely healers, you know.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Bitch.
Bitch. So I'm assuming that's it for your turn.
Ha. I'm
So,
genuinely
Felix.
pissed right now. Hang
You
on.
got this guy in your mouth.
I'm gonna healing word on myself real quick.
I'm assuming that's a
Alright.
bonus action.
Yeah, it is.
One of these would have to be upcast, or actually, wait, level 3 you have 4 first level spell slots. I forget.
Yeah, I got 4 level 1s. I'm out
Oh, yeah.
of level 1s.
So Corvus, his neck is like right there.
I will say, it's just basically,
Oh.
I'm doing the German
What?
Shepherd police dog thing of I have clamped and my jaw is locked.
And now England him.
Because, at the start of each of your turns, you can deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage to one creature grappled by you.
Okay.
So this isn't like an action or anything, I'm just chomping.
You're just doing it.
I do drop my pike, and I'm gonna grab my dagger that's, like, strapped on my side.
So what's the damage you do to him first?
It's, just a 1d4, let me...
Alright, roll it. Okay.
Grappled gnomes.
I thought it'd be funny to name it that. You know,
Nom nom.
I'm gonna... When grappled, do I have advantage on the fucker?
I will say yes.
That's
Alright.
not the greatest.
What's the damage modifier
For...
for the dagger? Because I'm gonna say in this case, because you have a bite in him, defender does not win. Because it's funnier this way.
It's a 1d4 plus 4?
Yeah, he's dead. So you have him by the shoulder, and he's like, and you just fucking stick it in his neck.
I imagine when I'm shanking him basically in his ribs.
Yeah, that works too. You just like go between the ribs and you hit him in the fucking lung, and it's like, and he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Like
Anyways.
you overkilled him. You have to roll and do 2 damage to kill him.
6. Alright, so I get up.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna like move over to the hamster lady and be like, "Hi, we're here to save you." Is
She has a
awake?
gag in her mouth.
Oh,
She's looking at you terrified right now.
I don't think I have any actions to necessarily assist
Action
her.
surge.
I do have action surge, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use action surge. I'm gonna. What would it be to pick up the pike that I had like just dropped, basically?
I would say that's a bonus action.
Okay, so for my bonus, I'm just gonna kind of like, grab my pike so that way it's not on the floor, and then I'm gonna like be like, "Hi, we're here to save you," and like ungag and untie the best I can.
You put the gag back in.
Your parents hired us. Don't worry. Is she still screaming?
Yeah, she's freaking. You gotta remember this fucking giant ass dog to this tiny guinea pig fucking flew through the air, bit this fucking weasel, and then stabbed it in the ribs. She is beyond terrified right now.
I'm gonna try to calm her down.
Make a charisma check, cause I don't.
Just
I guess
charisma?
persuasion.
Persuasion.
I guess would be the best way to do it.
Or try to deceive them that you're not scary, because you kind of are.
You have like fucking bits of flesh between your teeth that have fallen out onto
I'm
her
literally
face.
covered in
It's
blood.
okay. It's okay. That's fucking blood and flesh is dripping onto her face. She's like,
Gives them a big toothy smile.
I
filled with blackness.
imagine I'm like leaning down a bit to her level.
yeah. So she's got blood dripping on her face along with bits of flesh.
Oh god.
So I'm just trying to assist her.
Roll for
currently.
trauma.
Roll for trauma. What dice is that?
Oh, trauma dice.
After
I
you
don't know.
roll it. You roll it in secret, obviously. We wouldn't know right away.
But yeah, that's your turn, unless you can do anything else.
No. Because it was like my action to like do the whole untying and stuff. Right? Yeah. On top of the bonus action to pick up my pike after I had dropped it and, gotten my dagger out and stuff.
Yeah. Alright,
You know what?
so
Well,
then
I
it
could
goes-
actually, I have movement. I could join the fight again.
If you want to, I'll allow it.
I'm gonna be throwing some stuff now, so be careful with getting
I'll get
right into
this
melee
guy.
range. Yeah,
Okay.
just don't be right in melee range, because then, like, you might, be doing disadvantage on my attacks. Yeah, and you have a full arm anyways, so.
Me, hold
So,
up, pike. Hi.
It is now Juniper's turn.
Alright. Well, I forgot to inform the rest of you we are getting paid by head, so I pull out a hatchet and throw it at this one.
Okay.
It'll be reckless attack, so at advantage, and it'll be sharpshooter, so there is no bonus to this, it's just 2 flat rolls.
Okay.
So I'll just do 2d20s. Neither of those hit, and then I'll throw another the same way.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Yeah, that one hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
So, let me roll the singular d6, and then I'll do the slightly large amount of damage. This man is taking 15 extra damage on top of that, plus 6 from the crit.
He's dead.
Yeah, his head is split open by the.
You fucking. You're just like, oh, I'm sorry. The first one, he ducks the first one, and he looks behind him and sees it, and he's like, ah, and it fucking goes in the middle of his forehead.
You have
And
two
he just
crit
does-
sound
he
effects as
just
his
does
head
the
is
big
split in
tree.
two.
He
Ping.
just
roll
did,
for roll.
he does the fucking big tree fall hard thing where he just leans backwards and just fucking slams into the ground.
Funny.
Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
I can just walk around to here, and I'm just looming over them, trying to block Rose as much as I can, and
It's
just get in
just
there.
the JoJo's fucking menacing fucking
I'm the
background.
stand now.
Yeah. Soup.
Oh my god, I'm gonna longsword the guy next to Rosa.
How dare they shank Rosa?
I assume this one can get crits off of me too, like in
Son
that
of a
crit
bitch.
section.
Wait, it is advantage. I did it.
Alright, roll your damage.
10
Oh,
slash.
my son. Kill.
Kill!
Is he
Alright.
dead?
No. He hasn't taken damage
Action
yet.
surge. Round 2, bitches.
Yeah, you did hit him.
Oh my
Do
god.
damage again?
Fuck.
You're close.
I do my hungry jaws again because it failed.
Do you do a roll an attack?
Yeah, I'm rolling attack because it's a bonus action thing.
21.
Do you do a point of damage?
I do a point of damage, yes.
Yeah, so you fucking
You bite him in the throat and rip it out.
make a strength check real quick. Just to see if what happens is funny enough.
Oh wait, no, 1 second here. No, that was a save. I'll do my actual
That's
strength.
fine. It counts.
Okay.
You fucking so you're like
I'll move up
flash him twice and he looks a little woozy and weak, and you just fucking bite him, do a quick twist, and you hear the fucking vertebrae snap, and you do a rip, and his head comes off, and you just like toss it to the side.
By the way, I do eat some of his flesh, and I gain temporary HP when doing this, by the way.
So
eat
you
the
are
stump.
eating his flesh.
I do eat part of it, because that is part of Hungry Jaws.
And they gain temp HP equal to the damage they deal.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
Temp
look at
HP
that.
plus
real quick.
damage plus...
Real quick.
Okay, so should I actually roll my damage?
No, you killed him. He had 1 point of health left. You fucking
Well,
kill him.
I'm
Rip
saying for my
a
temp HP.
Rainy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'd
No, for
gain
Hungry
10
Jaws, we have
temporary
to.
hit points
So-
because it's plus my con.
Rosa and Juniper, you both see this. You both understand that he ate the flesh of another
I'm
sentient
proud
being.
of you.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, but it's not really something that's very smiled upon in polite society.
I don't give a fuck. These are filthy bandits.
Plus, who said I made it obvious? I ripped off their head. Wouldn't they be a little more focused on that? They wouldn't really
Yeah.
notice that some of the neck was left in my mouth when I teared it off.
No, let's look at this part. He ripped off the person's head with his fucking mouth.
Homie's
Yeah,
got some
inevitably
strength.
something's gonna get swallowed there.
Snoop thirsts for blood of his enemies. More.
That's my boy.
Although I am out of actions to do, so that is all I can do.
If you
Alright.
can move, you think you can move like this general area so that way me and Kenji can get advantage and beat
Oh
this
yeah,
guy
for
to death?
sure. Beat him to death.
So it's now time for the bandits. This guy just watched his friend's head get fucking ripped off with somebody's mouth. He's decided he's had enough. He's going to fucking risk the opportunity to attack from fucking...
Okay, wait. Keep in mind, he's not only saw that happen, he has also actively heard that we are being paid per head now, so...
Yeah.
With there's only being two
So
of them left.
he's leaving.
I do not care how brave or
Notice if
dumbass
your
you are,
head
you are
is
leaving.
still intact. Soup would appreciate the money. Hand it over.
He is fucking leaving. He is gone. He's going to take the action, sir. He's going to take the attack of opportunity from Tick, and then he's going to fucking dash.
Alright,
Don't
so...
I have
Sick him.
opportunity as well?
No,
I
you're
will
not.
sick him.
You're not
Oh
in
no,
this.
Cross the
I thought
line.
it was the guy
Yeah.
next to us, not
No.
him.
Alright, so he's trying to run?
Yeah, he's running.
So close.
That's a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Cheppin.
Grapple him. Grapple his ass. Bite grapple.
Well, I'm not biting him is the thing. It has to be a unarmed.
Shit, you're right.
But I can
Stab him
disarm
in the leg.
him.
Stab him in the leg.
Do you not wait? What other things? Do you have tripping attack?
No, I have commanding presence, disarming attack, and commander strike. Commander strike is for me to like forego one of my attack for y'all to get to attack. So the only thing I can do is basically, you're running away. I'm also. Can I do that? Can I do a maneuver while it's a reaction?
Yes, you can. I'm not sure if forgoing attack counts for it, because if it does, I mean, actually, I have disadvantage from this guy. I could very likely kill him in one hit with throwing an axe. We are paid per head. I can catch up though. I have healing and agility.
I have mobile, so
yeah, this guy is not escaping.
Yeah, no. Jaster, what do you say?
In regards to
like, can I do the maneuvers during a reaction attack kind of thing?
Can you do it normally in like base?
It says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. It doesn't say anything about like it has to be a specific move.
I mean,
I
look it up
will
real quick.
specify that there is riposte, which is specifically designed for reaction attacks.
Yeah. Let me look it up.
The commander strike one is more iffy, but like this is like smiting and stuff. This is when you hit, you can just do it.
Oh, the commander strike is specifically I forgo an attack action.
Yeah, that's the one that's iffy. This is perfectly fine. Like anything else in the game is like Jaster. You don't need to look at like at the
Yeah, I
fine.
I was just like wanting to double check.
Like this is something that you apply on any like successful attack.
The Ghost of Vernick here wanted to speak. The only specification for maneuvers, I believe, is 1 per turn. That's the only specification. If I'm remembering right.
No.
No?
Like, you could use the thing to expend a superiority dice for an additional d8, then you could use a maneuver on top of that, even though it's counted as a maneuver. So
I think if anything, it's only 1 per attack.
Yeah, per attack, unless it's that one I was talking about.
Alright, well, we'll say. So, what are you wanting to do?
Disarming attack.
I mean,
they're mostly doing it because it does extra damage.
Yeah, and also he's gonna lose his fucking thing. Yeah.
We'll say we'll have to look into it more.
Jaster, I know for a fact that this at least is fine. The one I was confused about is like the commander's presence or whatever.
Okay. Oh, if it's normally alright, then yes, sure.
I just didn't know if it was or not, and I didn't have anything that specified, like it was, you know, a little bit up to interpretation, it felt. Yeah. Alright, so an additional 5 damage, and he's gonna have to do a DC 14 save to keep his weapon in hand.
He's gonna willingly fail, because he does not give a shit.
Damn.
So he no longer has his bow. He still has his sword on his hip, but he doesn't have the bow. He is fucking running. And he's using 60 feet of movement, so he is now gone into the forest.
Oh, he's not gone. We can reach him.
Find how far he is, because I can reach him.
Yeah.
I can reach him as well.
Yes, I can also reach him with magic.
He is 5 feet off from this board. But he's going to still remain on the board, because I can't move him up.
Yeah.
You can basically just move us up a bit, or expand the board.
Yeah. Well, we'll do this. Hang on. We'll put you guys back one.
I can reach him.
And he will be here. Alright, so this guy now is going to be like, oh shit. Fuck this. I'm gone. And he's gonna he's willing to take the attack of opportunities because he's like, fuck this shit, I'm gone.
That's 3 opportunity attacks, but okay.
Yep. So everyone go ahead.
Like if you're playing in panic, you're playing in panic.
Can I willingly choose any weapon at my disposal?
Yeah, if you have it in hand.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you can attack with it right then and there, then.
Alright, so let's go based on the initiative. Let's go first with Rosa.
Okay.
You get the first.
That's a 16.
Alright, that hits. Roll damage.
What the fuck's the second one from?
I don't.
Versatile.
Oh, versatile. So yeah, are you doing one-handed or you said you had the shield, so one-handed?
Yeah, one-handed, so it'd be the 5.
Alright, so -5. Alright, Kenshi, it's your turn now.
Yeah, I'm still recklessly attacking, so this is at advantage. They are dead.
Okay, roll damage. How much damage do you do?
So, well, for reference, it's gonna be, even without my damage roll, it's going to be, you know, just a measly, like, 11 damage, so...
Yeah, no, so you bring the axes down on his fucking head and it's fucking...
At least it was claws.
Oh, this was claws? Yeah, so you fucking... You know, he goes, you fucking slice his fucking... Whatever the equivalent of a newt's carotid is, and he's just fucking on the ground like...
Yeah. I threw 2 hatchets last time, and I didn't have time to draw up anything else.
Alright. So there's one guy who's trying his best to escape. You have until his next turn, or else he'll be too deep in the forest for you to follow him.
Until next turn
Cool.
to what? Kill him?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I can do this.
Wait, cat, throw me.
You wanna just pass your turn, Rosa, and let me do it?
This is a certified uppies moment.
See, I could,
Yo,
but I want to at least hurt him, so I'm gonna do my thing if that's fine.
Not a word to the elf.
Alright, fair. Though he is low health. Do your worst.
Okay,
If you
I'll
kill
be
him, you
put
kill him.
Here, that's my walking. How far is he?
I was about to ask if I can reaction
65.
uppies, but you know.
That's just at a range.
I mean, last
of
time it was
walking.
based.
However, I have Misty Step.
Alright, go ahead.
Bonus action in another 30 feet. Can somebody please mark this tile for me real quick?
Yep.
Do it again.
You can click onto yourself and you can do like an aura. Like click on yourself.
Good at that.
Just click on yourself. There is, if you scroll down, aura in the, like, this is 30 for me. A little, yeah.
Where the fuck is that?
Like click on yourself. Click the little cog. Scroll down, and then you can find like a radius.
Token aura.
Yeah,
There
and then
you
click
go.
save. This is good for finding ranges easily. Like if you want to just actively have like your range set up, or for something that requires movement with it.
Cool. I'll remember that. Anyway, shatter time.
Alright, what's the range on this?
That's 60 feet.
Okay.
He's in
Alright,
range.
so what does he have to do?
He has to make a saving throw, and normally I'd have to roll damage. However, where is the thing?
You choose to roll max.
What saving throw does he have to make?
Con?
Yeah, believe it's a con save.
Oh my god.
What's the save DC?
It says right there, 13.
Yeah, he don't do that.
Are you literally maxing damage here?
Yes, I use my channel divinity to fucking do maximum damage. So that
Alright,
is...
well, he fucking... You hear every fucking bone in his body
Yeah,
break.
it's 24
It's so sad that
damage.
Steve Jobs died of like. Who the hell?
You,
That's
you
And
hear
then-
every fucking bone in his body break and shatter, and his fucking head just rolls off. He is dead.
I mean,
Funny.
it's thunder damage, so it basically sounds like basically just turn all his bones to dust.
Jesus.
I finally did it. I hit something.
Guys,
we are
I
proud
did it.
of you,
As
Otter
it's the most
Lady.
fucking most horrifying thing you've seen in your life.
You'll hear his bones shatter too.
Oh, look on topic. The ending of what I posted in there is what happens to his body.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Like my edition.
Part of the rest of the joke is literally just for the what happens to the guy.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, with that, combat's over.
Fair.
Collect the heads. It's time to collect the heads.
It is, in fact, yeah, time to collect the heads.
Well, I'll grab my hand axes and I'll pass them around. Get to work, everybody.
And the
Also-
fucking And the fucking guinea pig is just staring at you all like.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna collect one of the hand axes, and then I'm gonna come down here and take his head.
Also, notably, because it's probably important, after we're finished, I use Transignition to clean everybody. So you're
Yeah.
not covered in
You.
blood.
Wow.
Yeah, can you
Alright, cool, thank
unembiggen
you.
because it's no longer angry kitty time?
Okay.
I go up and I hug, is it Tick or Felix? I can't remember.
Tick is
for
their
Kenshi.
nickname.
The Tick is a nickname. Felix is my name. Yes.
No, for Kenshi.
That's Juniper.
Juniper, right. Soup goes over and hugs them and says, "It's okay. No more need to be angry."
That's fucking pieces of flesh still in your mouth, and the
Yeah, my
fucking,
mouth is like covered in blood
and this
bits of
fucking
blood.
guinea pig is just staring at you all like canatonically.
She'll be okay, right?
Don't worry, we're here to save you. Do not resist.
I
Well,
mean,
she
thing is the
already
type of-
seemed spooked by me saying that earlier. I don't know.
Look, we probably do not look the most comforting.
I'm drenched in my
fair.
own blood.
I can assume that they didn't live a life where seeing anything even remotely bad was likely. Let's
Imagine
get
if
them
we brought
home.
the
They need rest.
salamander kid with us on this. He'd be traumatized.
The kid
He
would have been
would've
like,
died
"Oh,
early."
cool," and fucking kept fucking.
He would have
Going
gotten fucking
ahead.
slashed.
He would have died, yeah.
Oh, 100%.
I say as I'm currently still bleeding.
Are you
Alright.
good?
All right, Rose,
There's like
get over
a
here.
couple arrows in my body. Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, Jaster.
Yeah.
I have the quote-unquote medicinal moss, so I'm just gonna go over to Rose and just patch them up a bit.
Alright.
I'm fine. I just need a power nap.
Yeah, we'll be short resting on the way back.
Well, you have to be
imagine.
actively resting. We'll probably like
Oh.
short rest and like we're not gonna be doing much else in the day anyway, so.
Yeah, like that's the reason why I'm not like too conservative with my moving.
Since I am using the medicinal moss, this is just make sure they have some hit points. Like medicine roll, see how much it heals. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Advantage or no on the medicine?
Alright. So, who's cutting heads right now?
I am helping cut heads.
I cut off this guy's head down here.
I'll help cut heads as well.
Okay, so everyone, Kenshi, are you helping?
I was patching up Rosa for now.
Kenshi, make me a perception check.
Perception. Wow.
21.
So you guys are semi-decently deep in the woods. You hear the distant cries of an animal that you've heard about but have never seen. You hear the cries of an eye. Should
Say that
probably wrap things. You hear the cries of an eye in the distance, and you think it might be getting
Eye-eye?
closer. You guys should leave.
Yeah.
You guys should wrap it up.
Aye.
Yeah,
oh,
we got
those fucking ugly things.
we got the head in the potato sack. I've
Kenshi, what is
cleaned
it?
everybody. We grab the hamster and go.
There's a reason why they're called eyes.
Okay, I assume we got all the heads. Let's leave.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Grab the hamster.
Actually, everyone who was making working on the heads, go ahead and make me a survival check. So you guys have like 2 that are confirmed. Okay.
All right, everyone, click on these bodies. We gotta move.
Fiery, you're able to pick up 3.
Okay.
Rosa, you're struggling with 1.
I cut this man's head off. I know that much. However,
Yeah.
most of my body is not
Dick,
doing
you're
great.
able to grab 2 more. So we have
Hell yeah.
2,
That's 6 total.
4. Yeah, so you have 6 out of 8. Before you guys realize that the II might be here within the next few minutes, you guys should just leave while the getting's good.
Actually, wait. We can just heft up the bodies that still have heads and do it later.
Make
Yeah.
a strength check.
I will also make the strength check.
I can easily carry a body, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Especially if a weasel that's smaller than me.
Alright, so if you want to just like fireman carry both of them and just, you know,
Fiery wanted to carry one too.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can
We're
carry
both
it. I
carrying
have
this one.
Fiery,
I
go
have
ahead
an
and make a
18.
strength check.
I have
What
full
did you heal me
strength
for?
though. Wouldn't that just, or is it because cat big?
The cat has
Cat
like
big.
a thing, I think, if I remember
Okay.
correctly, that lets them carry a
Fuck.
carrying capacity bigger.
So yeah, you're a bit slower. So you have to make a decision. Do you drop the body or do you risk encountering a forest demon?
Juniper, take it instead.
At that point, it'd probably be pushing my weight limit.
Hang on, real quick. Kenshi, what did you heal me for?
We didn't come on. How much would my healing moss do, Jaster?
I would say a D6.
All right. Would that add like wisdom since that's medicine based?
No, I'd say it's just the just that.
Okay, you get 3 then.
Alright,
Cool, I'm
so,
up to
ag-
10.
So Sue,
Can
what?
I?
Actually,
Can I roll strength to aid Soup and
If I
carrying
could
this
do
body?
something to cleave it in less than 5 seconds, would we just consider myself safe?
I would say you would have to make a really good survival check.
If
I-
I didn't do it in 5 seconds, you said it would be minutes away. If I took 5 seconds, I'd have to make a survival
That's
check.
estimation.
Yeah, we do not know. It could be closer, just being quieter.
Okay, I'll just drop it and run.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only we've made plenty even with this extra one.
Yeah, I was thinking, I have
Who's-
a great sword. I could have just tried and cleaved it quickly.
Who's carrying the hamster?
I assumed Felix.
Felix, are you?
I guess so. I got a head and a hamster. I'm sure it'll.
You have
I can say.
it's like a foot tall. You can carry it. It's easy enough.
Yeah.
And you got all just fucking sprint, and you don't look behind you, but you hear just gnawing on bones.
We fed something.
What
That's
is
for
an
sure.
II? Kenshi, can you send me a picture of this thing?
There's like there's 2 different things with the name II, and I don't know which one Jaster was referring to, or is it like?
It's the primate.
Okay, because there's also a bat one with II but A name, like II but with the first one being an A. Here, I'll send you a picture. Let give me a second.
Please, because I don't know how to spell this to look it up.
It's literally just I.
E-Y-E, E-Y-E.
Here, I'm
No,
sending
it's
it. if you don't-
A-Y-E.
Oh,
Ah. See,
Oh,
I
they're
would've
both
fucked
II
that
then.
up.
Is this one also the primate? Okay, this one is the primate too.
See, I would have fucked that up. And then I just get pictures of eyeballs.
It looked very schizo. Well, just look up II now that they've told you properly, actually.
Okay, so AYE.
Yeah, and twice. There are certainly something.
Oh, these fucking things.
Yeah.
But yeah,
God,
the
these
last-
are creepy little monkeys.
yeah, I'll say we'll take the last head when we're like not quite at town, but still a little bit out of town, so there's less chance of someone's happening across us, hacking off the head of a random body.
also, most notably, transignation again. I will clean whoever is doing that.
Cool. We're gonna have to stuff all these heads in the sack before we get into town.
Yeah, we're doing that too.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the hamster isn't really saying anything. It's just like wide-eyed and just staring off into nothingness, like 1,000-yard stare.
Is she traumatized?
Fair.
Trauma.
Like the kidnapping was fine. Seeing the fucking dog fucking maul a fucking weasel, yeah.
Just a smidge traumatized. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Don't worry, it builds character.
That kid's gonna grow up to be racist now.
Hey, what's to save her ass? She don't appreciate that, then she went. Then
Oh, the racists are the things that stole them away, probably.
she had to experience that shit because of them.
Yeah,
not to blame,
you
clearly.
guys head back into town. You got your head. The bag's not really doing a good job. Like the blood is leaking through.
I am using transignation to clean the bag until it was no longer is dripping blood.
Okay. You guys head back to the manor, just carrying this catatonic guinea pig in your arms.
Also, we untie them first. We should probably say that.
Yeah.
They're not tied
Well,
up.
they're already untied.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
that we weren't.
And yeah. So you go back, and I'm assuming you head straight there and you don't stop by the fucking salamander again. Man, this kid's traumatized. I wonder what the salamander's doing.
Yeah, we're not stopping just yet. We'll do that afterwards if it's early enough.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you head straight there.
Pretty much.
So you do the same thing, knock on the door, he opens it, and yeah, he leads you inside, and Lord and Lady Hamilton is like, oh, oh! And they like rush and like push you away kind of, and like hug and kiss their daughter, and the daughter's still like catatonic, but kind of relaxed now that she's home.
I'm just gonna like, she might have been a little traumatized.
Oh, the poor thing.
Yes, the kidnapping is what traumatized
And
her.
the
Well, to be fair, there was someone holding a sword to her, so
no,
had to be
he was
quick
just
about it.
standing there. There was like no sword to her. He was just standing there arrayed.
You said that there was a sword involved. I interpreted that as a sword being held towards her.
There very well could have been a threatening within a few moments. We prevented it.
Yeah.
We are heroes.
You see the Lady Hamilton heading up this like spiral staircase, and and you're left with Lord Hamilton.
Would you like the heads displayed here or in the study?
Come with me to my office.
Fair.
And he leads you to this grand office where there's like different horrible monstrosities like stuffed on the wall. There's a bear head like over like this great mantle.
Is it legal to have the head of, people displayed? Yeah, that'll be fine.
You don't see like, things you consider people.
Well, I'm specifically referring to the fact that, we brought back the heads, and I'm guessing he wants to display them fuckers.
Very well might have just been proof of kill.
Right. And he's going to like Jaster, what the fuck? No, that's the right word.
Yeah,
Jaster?
Yeah, that. To like a little table on the side for you to place the heads.
Alright, cool.
Which I'm assuming do you just like flop it out so they go everywhere? Or are you like lining them up in a row?
Nice
Or
about it.
We'll line them up in a
Damn.
row.
One is mostly paste anyways.
Yeah.
you realize you forgot the axe, that the axe was still in one of their heads, so you're like,
Oh,
okay,
thank you.
hang on.
That's mine, thank you.
Oh, whoops, we left that in. Whoopsie.
I have a collection of 6 hand axes for reference for all the stuff I'm doing.
Yes. Here is all of the bandits. I look at the others and wink. All the bandits.
Why are you winking?
Because we're short one.
He doesn't
There's no reason to hide that we missed a head.
Yeah, we couldn't.
The body isn't going to be, there anyways.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, no, they're all dead. We killed them all.
Yeah, we killed them all, but couldn't get the head of the last one. Something was creeping, and we were not wanting to.
Aye, if you're familiar.
Well, I do appreciate what you've done for the Hamilton family. And he like, rings a bell, and the butler comes back in, and he opens a little box filled with gold.
Okay.
And
Money.
you all collectively receive in the box. There is 260 pieces of gold, all arranged nicely.
Like 260 in total. How many of us are there?
That's 70 each.
70 each. Okay.
65 each.
Oh, 65 each. Okay.
Oh.
How many? 55?
65 each.
65. Okay.
That's a nice chunk of change.
Yeah.
Whew.
Soup will afford much soup.
And if you are ever in need of any political favor, the Hamiltons will do what they can.
Many thanks.
Much
Somebody
appreciated.
make sure they write that down.
Hamilton's.
And I'll write it down so I don't forget
Shaper.
myself.
I'm gonna write it down in like the ally portion. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, got it down.
But that you are asked to leave politely, not like get the fuck out of my house. It's like if you can allow us to have time with our daughter after this ordeal, we greatly.
Oh yeah, no
appreciate it.
problem. She's heavily traumatized, by the way. She watched a man die in front of her.
Unfortunately, this is the nature of such.
Yeah, check on her though. She seemed highly catatonic to the fact that she watched a man die in front of her.
Well, that'll happen.
It does.
Don't worry. The family doctor, Dr. Toadington, will assess.
I mean, I think it was perfectly fine. I turned a man's bones into dust.
He has ceased to exist.
He
Okay.
did. You can see his head right there. It's like
This is
fucking floppy and
yeah,
jelly-like.
it's floppy and jelly.
That's his skull.
We made gelatin out of bone.
Mmm,
I mean,
bone
just
jelly.
gelatin.
He's
Yes.
been reduced to gelatin.
Made what out of bone?
Well, bone is made
Jello.
of gelatin's made of bone, so
Yes.
the guy that
It
got
is, actually.
eviscerated.
You have been asked to leave the manor at the time.
Politely.
Yeah,
not
we
fucking
are.
rude.
Yeah, we're talking as we're leaving.
I need a bed and I need sleep.
Right now, it's probably about 4 o'clock.
I need a bed and I need sleep.
Fair.
So I'm gonna go find an inn.
Okay.
Is there anyone that wishes to
Are you-
accompany me to the young lad?
Soup will assist. He has magic abilities.
The ultimate teacher, Soup.
Exactly. Oh wait, Jaster, you saw the thing I said. Is that allowed?
Let me take a look. Yeah, that's fine. That's how you
Okay,
learn
perfect.
magic.
Okay.
Alright, so who's going to the hotel?
Me.
I would like to
Anyone-
join in on the thing with the what's the word?
The child.
The
The
child.
training.
So no one's going to the hotel with
Rosa.
Rosa. Okay, so let's go with Rosa first. So how nice of a hotel are you wanting to do?
Like a decently nice, like not super expensive, but also not like there are very clearly rats in the walls.
So like a Best West.
Yeah, something like that. And a nice comfort inn or something.
Alright, so yeah, you're able to find that easily enough. Are you just getting room for yourself, or?
Can I get one with like a 2 beds in it?
Yeah, that's
That we could
easy
just
enough. Like
split
2
between the
queens.
4 of us. Yeah, like that we could just split between the 4 of us.
That's easy enough. So you ask for like 2 queens, and they're like, okay, that will be 3 gold.
Okie dokie. My companions that are going to be sharing the room with me are a German Shepherd lad, a lizard folk, and a cat. And I
No,
give
I'm a
actual.
bearded dragon.
I mean, lizard folk would be an appropriate term still.
Yeah, fair. I'm still
Yeah,
lizard.
Okay,
I
and
give
their name?
actual. I give actual proper descriptions of them. The German Shepherd is Felix. The cat is Juniper, and then the bearded dragon is Soup.
Okay.
If
Well,
if you could just tell them the room number,
yeah,
that would be appreciated.
certainly, yeah.
Here is I'm gonna write up a letter and a note giving them directions to the inn. They're going to be. I'm gonna tell them the address of where the kid's house is. If you could have this letter run to them so that way they know where to come to, that would be appreciated. Here's an extra gold for that.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm going to go
certainly.
sleep.
Okay. And
Thank you very much,
does
dear.
all that.
And I'm gonna go to the room and sleep. I
And,
just go there, drop all my shit that I don't want to sleep with, like my fucking armor. I'm gonna take
There's
that
a
off,
bath.
my weapons. I am just going to turn on the bath, fill it up, and then just sit in the water and sleep.
Roll for drowning.
I am a sea
Waiting.
otter. I sleep in the water.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They
but
do
you
that
don't
a
have.
lot.
But you don't have anyone to hold hands with, right?
Well, that means you get
in the water.
advantage, but then disadvantage from no hand holding.
Yeah.
Back to regular.
But anyways.
I take a bath and then I get out and go to bed. In an actual bed.
No clothes back on though.
I'm too tired for that. Now I can deal with it. I dry myself off and then I just get under the covers and fucking sleep.
Okay. Alright, so the rest of you head back to this young man's house. And you see him like sitting on the stoop reading a longsword manual.
Oh hell yeah. You took my advice.
And he hasn't seemed to notice you yet.
What a good kid.
Well, he seems to be focusing on a longsword based on that book. That's not my area of expertise. If you two would like to talk to him with that to start.
Alright. Do either of us have a longsword?
I do.
Ah. Wait,
And also, keep in mind, I could make an extra longsword out of cans.
I was mostly going off of like they're not my specialty anyways.
I could.
Oh,
Jaster, how
more
many cans to make a really shitty longsword?
I'll say 6 or 7 cans.
Okay, sounds good. I will take 6 cans out of my thing, and I will make a slightly beaten longsword.
Are you wanting it to be sharp?
I will choose to keep it dull.
Okay. Alright, so what are you guys doing with him? Are you just talking about theory, or are you actually teaching him stuff, or?
I want to teach him posture and stuff. I just want to make sure to have something to, show him how to do posture and stuff.
Well, that's why I made like the shitty longsword. In the end, we'll let him keep it, considering it's dull. But you can use that, or you can borrow my longsword. But keep in mind, it is bound to my hand.
You can still drop it and just summon it back.
Oh, fair.
The bound just means you can summon it from anywhere at any time.
Yep. So then you can I'll just pass you my longsword.
Alright. It would be roughly around the right size for him, right?
Yeah.
I'll say the one I made, I tailored it slightly smaller so he could have a better grasp on it.
Hells yeah. Alright, then, I'm just gonna be like, hey kid! We have returned!
Oh, hi!
Hi!
Hi, are you gonna teach me how to fight?
We're gonna at least teach you the fundamentals. To get you good, because it takes a good bit of practice, time, and effort.
I'm gonna do it every day.
That is the spirit.
And just for the sake of simplicity, I'm assuming you all just kind of teach him your various adventurous ways. Let's go ahead. Who wants to take the lead on it?
I know that I'm gonna be very much trying to keep him in the correct posture and stuff, but if somebody else wants to be like, hello, here's this and this.
My separate thing would be trying to teach him to throw a hand axe properly.
If anything, I'll sit down with him with my spell manual. I can show him that as well.
Alright, so we're doing 3 different things. So Felix is going on the martial side of things. So we'll start with Felix. Go ahead and make a... What's a good roll for this? Not really a good roll for this. Let's say intelligence. For lack of a
What
better
about
roll.
the, like, just working it off of the tool proficiency or something, or add that? Can we add the tool proficiency?
Yeah, we'll say that, yeah.
Like a proficiency bonus, basically.
Yeah, we'll add
considering
bonus.
no one has intelligence in this party other than Soup.
I also have intelligence.
So, yeah, you'll have a
Fair.
+ 2 to your
A +1.
roll.
Alright, cool.
So go ahead
Yeah,
and make
Soup
an
is a
intelligence roll.
+3.
Alright!
Okay,
yeah,
then.
no, he you fucking nailed it with you.
Yeah, I'm like just managing to do just right, like to do like setting up for the posture and stuff.
Yeah. So he's like nailing it.
Oh fuck it,
You taught
this
him
kid's a
really good.
natural.
All right. Continuing on, we'll go with Eeny Meeny Miny Kenshi.
Can I
You're
have an
teaching
additional
him how.
bonus to throw a hand axe? Can I have an additional bonus because of sharpshooter?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. How much of a bonus for or like advantage or like a plus bonus of what? What do you want me to have for that?
You'll have a +2 for it.
Okay.
So go ahead and make another intelligence roll.
And then the another +2 from proficiency. This will be plus 4 from whatever it lands on. So only an 8. He does not grasp it.
He doesn't seem interested. It seems
Damn.
he's like, this is stupid. You're throwing away a weapon.
When he's not looking, I will throw my axe into something and just eviscerate whatever it hits.
Away a weapon. Alright, Soup. For you, there's actually a roll you can do. Let's have you make an Arcana check.
Okay, sounds
With an
good.
additional +2.
Okay, proficiency.
So that one will be shit.
He thinks magic is dumb.
Alright, so you go to
Wait, that's still an 8. That's better than Kenshi's.
But it's a
yeah, but it's
nat
also a
1.
crit miss.
Yeah.
So you go to you're like, alright, so it should look like this. Roll a D100.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Jaster.
Could be very good or very bad.
This is fiery wild magic surging for it. Damn.
Alright,
Damn,
go ahead
who
and roll the
would've guessed?
D100.
1 second. Well, that wasn't a spell roll, but still.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Okay.
Jaster's laughing. What? Oh no.
What did I do?
You suddenly gain the ability to inspire others with epic poetry, but it only lasts for 1 minute, and everyone around you finds your poems incredibly cheesy.
He's trying to poem him into being a mage.
Ah, yes.
You know
Hey,
what?
Not fucking.
That explains the
poetry.
one.
So you fucking are like, all right. So when you're finished with this simple spell, it should look like this, and you just break into a Shakespearean soliloquy.
Okay, can I improve it at the end? After it wears off, I summon back my longsword from Corvus.
I'm gonna
Funny.
say he doesn't really get it because it's like you just showed me a bunch of diagrams and then you just started reading a poem about soup.
Nerd shit.
For real, for real.
You have to do some nerd for the cools.
He's just very confused because it's like you were teaching him how to summon a weapon and then all of a sudden you went into a rant about soup.
Okay, this is where I talk about somatic and verbal components of magic.
You rolled a crit miss. It like
He's just further
I'm still
bullying him.
saying everything you're saying. I can argue my
Yeah.
way out of still.
he doesn't get it.
Okay then.
The poem really threw him for a loop. He thought you were being cringe.
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 For real, for real.
You crit missed. I don't know what you want me to say.
Funny.
It's better than either Felix or fucking Kenshi crit missing. You lucked out a lot because it could have been real fucking bad.
Yeah, that could have been something that damaged something.
Yeah, because
Just a
like
smidge.
you could have like cast a fireball at level 8.
Oh my god, I killed the party.
DPK from trying to teach a kid magic. You set off
No,
a
no,
small
Rosa would be
thermal.
fine.
You
The
set
thing
off
is, we agreed to do that when casting a spell, and I was casting a ritual. So I didn't think it would apply.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Still, no consistency. Fuck you.
Are we actually mad about that, or
No, I'm not, Jaster.
Okay.
I'm just annoying you.
okay?
I still find it funny, but still, I didn't actually do magic.
Like, yeah. In the middle of Fiery's minute-long soliloquy on the advantage of soup cans, a courier runs over and taps Felix on the shoulder.
Yeah?
This is from you, from Rosa?
Oh, Rosa! She got us a letter?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay.
I'll give him,
And-
like, Actually, would I know whether or not Rosa, like, just gave him a shit ton of cash or no?
You don't know that. You can make
Well-
assumptions if you want, but
Yeah, I'm wanting to basically, like, would I know whether or not Rosa would do this?
I mean, it's
They've
not
paid
in.
for stuff in the past.
That's between you and Blossom to hatch
Okay.
out.
They know me very well.
Yeah, so I would figure that you would have paid them a good chunk of change, huh?
Paid them something.
Yeah. Like, alright. Thank you very much.
I'm
Figure.
gonna be right back really quick.
Alright.
And he's gonna run off.
It's just like directions and stuff like, here's where we're staying. I got a room for all of us. Come here whenever you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the clerk your name. They'll give you a room key. All that stuff.
So, yeah. I mean, after all of that, you all. I'm assuming at some. It's like 5 o'clock right now at this point. Are you all heading back to the hotel to sleep, or?
Probably, yeah. It's late enough.
Yeah, if it's getting late, then yeah.
It's like
Not all of us are gonna fall asleep right away, but like,
Yeah.
just unless we want to go shopping.
stalls are starting to close for the night.
Yeah, so it is a bit late for that too. So
And you don't know where your turtle friend is right now.
He's kind of been doing his own thing for a
did he
while.
even exist? Who knows?
For real.
But with that, we're gonna go ahead and call it for the session. Next
I'm back.
in a couple
Okay.
weeks, we are either gonna go on a boat or we're gonna hang out in town more.
Also, I give the kid the fucking longsword I made.
Yeah. So, you guys, I'm assuming have it. Actually, before we end, I'm assuming you guys, short of Rosa, we'll have a discussion about what you guys want to do.
In terms of
In the morning. Do you want to leave town? Do you want to stay here?
I'm fine either way if anyone has any preference.
I'm good either way.
depends on the jobs in the area.
Felix, also something to keep in mind.
Hmm.
You've only really been with Rosa. You've never really had a group like this, and you had your doubts when it first, you all first started to hang out. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
they're
have
a
to
little
carry these
weird.
guys. But now you kind of see that they can hold their own.
True. They did kind of get surrounded, and where I was able to just make sure the hostage was not murdered. Or, held hostage.
So, was kind of impressive. Maybe they're worth keeping around. But, yeah, so a couple weeks from now, we gotta figure out if we're leaving the Marsh Song and heading somewhere else, or we are going to stay in the Marsh Song and hang out with the frog people more.
Honestly, we should just stay here until we have a active job that pays particularly well that takes us out of town.
Also, it would be handy to even stall till we can get our extra attacks.
That's 2 levels.
That is 2
Fair.
levels.
At least
yeah.
one of the levels.
It's
there,
not
we
like
need
it's
it.
leveled areas.
Yeah, fair.
You're thinking too video gamey. Although
Fuck
speaking of
you.
Jaster, do we get our first level up or nah?
Actually, yes.
Where am
Oh
I
my god.
I want to do a quick reminder for our magic level ups.
I don't think I get that at level 4.
You
For
do
gaining
gain-
new spells, they can be done as normal, so you just get them. If you want to change spells, however, and it's not one you've previously had, you have to roll a d6 plus half your spell level and subtract it by your intelligence, half your intelligence modifier. That's if you want to change out one of your spells and you haven't had that spell before. And that's how many long rests you have to take before that. So, yeah, if anyone wants to change out this spell and they need help figuring out the formula, just let me know. But other than that,
The only thing that happens is that I just get an extra spell slot in a 2nd level spells, and I get ability score improvements.
yeah. But
Also, more health.
For those watching the stream, thank you for watching, and remember, communists are always the bad guy.
I am in your walls.
I now have 30.
Yeah, let me go ahead and end the stream. Yeah.